but not the least, I would like to thank my wife who has been supporting me a lot and encouraging me to do the service. And really, thank you, Monica. That's all I think. Oh, it's a good song on Monica, actually. It's a Telugu folk song. You will be dancing, but sorry, I can't. I don't know how to sing. Thank you all. Thanks for coming. As a team, we have only one dream: to spread meditation. It's free of cost, no charge. We are happy. We are happy to go at any extent as a team. And yeah, please learn how to do meditate, experiment it. You get confidence, and then you teach others. Just let them know how to meditate. That's all. We're not expecting anything from you. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Monica. She is there. Where your hand, Monica? She is the one, that's her wife. And thanks to her, because she once again, and all the masters, who have made this possible. And of course, why not? We have Amma here, and her energies are so immense. And thank you, Amma, for coming all the way again one more time and sharing the wisdom about the position. We look forward for more. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank Yeah, there used to be a time I never looked forward to this. But today, we are so much dependent on Rajendra sir and the system. And so we have to keep saying thank you to all that is helping us communicate here. But Masters, thank you for all your energy. I'm helpful so far. When I walked into this hall this morning, I was pretty positive, but I was still also hoping that my voice continues to go to the evening. But so far, so good, and I'm sure that we're doing quite well till the end of the day with all your blessings, your energies, and your compassion. And lunchtime has been very interesting. A lot of masters came closer and they expressed a lot of questions, and it's a very intense discussion we were having here. Normally it happens like that, whenever I go, people get a bit comfortable and they come closer. I have a track record of my Tibetan session going for 6 to 8 hours. We hold Beyond Your Mind retreats like 6 times a year in different countries. And one whole day I allocate for Tibetan day. Because I know that they say 4 hours enough, but 2 hours is never enough. And all the schedule goes out of the window. And I want to give credit to every master who has a question, because question is the only one that makes us learn. That's why Ramana Maharshi, we talk about him so much, because his journey started with, who am I? We call it so casually, that line, who am I? Who am I? The most big word stands everything, our whole existence. And that's what we are questioning again and again throughout our life, isn't it? So, again, I don't like copy paste, so I won't say become like a Ramana Maharshi. But be your best self, whatever that is. There is no comparison of best self. And it should not be compared to, because like I was telling this morning, we all have come with different purposes. So I promise that I've touched a little bit on that purpose. So I will touch that so that I haven't left that question over. Every incarnation that we come out to this plane, some of you already know this. Well, we speakers. Okay, so now I'm also using the union of soul and somebody made this joke here, right? Yeah. Am I audible?
You should sit down. The morning it was difficult to the
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. And please tell me if a speaker goes low or something. I wouldn't know because today I'm not able to really open up my voice that much, but I still do my best. So I'll just finish that question and then we'll go with our normal flow. But what makes me really happy even before that, I'm a person, I can't keep my happiness within. That's the problem. I have to spit it out. God, the kind of people, the kind of questions that came to me in lunchtime, and stomach is full. I can go happily out of Toronto now. I came with the purpose of just leaving a small spark. I've already seen flames here. Very happy, very happy. Keep the light going, masters, because that light nobody can stop, right? And when that light grows brightly, people will draw to you because the light of knowledge cannot be hidden. People can see a person, you know, he need not be arrogant or confident. Even in a seat like that, people will be drawn to him. अरे कुछ तो बात है इस आदमी में. They will come and they will say, you won't even ask the question, they'll start talking. Trust me, it will happen. You will sit in a shopping mall on a bench and some unknown girl will come and say, oh, I've been having a tough day. Start a conversation. Well, what happened? That's all you need. And see, again, that great master came and said, at least teach one person meditation. You don't have to look for people. You ignite that faith in you, the people will come running to you. You don't have to look for 1,000 will come to you, trust me. Because the light of knowledge, the light of wisdom can never be hidden, can never be hidden. And it will give so much solace and comfort to people around you that you will feel that you are of such great use to the community. That is how we all should feel. We have come into this community. I'm not saying you have to really do big things. Even we can spread little bit of happiness around, little bit of comfort. Done. So you don't have to make a big non-profit organization, have 140 volunteers, not required. Because we all come for different purposes. Why we all come for different purposes? This will also cover a little bit of a question that one of the gentlemen really left with me saying, Amma, before you go, please talk a little bit about soul. Soul was not in my agenda because I'm not planning to be here for a month now. Only one day. So if I start talking about soul, anyway, maybe Rajendran has different plans for me and stay, that's different thing. But I will touch a little bit on soul also because that question did come. But I won't go too much into that. Because it's a version of topic. But I will cover this and that and connect it and tell you. So why we should not copy each other? Even in spirituality, you should not copy each other. Why? Because we all come with our own soul class. What is a soul class? Every human being should know. If you're constructing a building, you'll have a blueprint, right? You'll have a plan. Architect will come and say, this is where your bedroom will be. This is where your bathroom will be. Without knowing, why would you go for a 4 BHK with 5 crores? In India, this is the language, no? 4 BHK, 5 CR and all that language. Why would you spend all that money, right? You are entitled to know where you are investing, why you are investing. Blueprint is so required. Like that, if you are coming onto a planet, onto a different realm, reducing your energy vibrations. How many people remember the story of reducing your energy vibration to come to Earth plane? Do you remember this? I spoke in the morning. At least a few rays of hands that you still remember. Yeah. Oh my God, I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a sacrifice, man. You know how good it feels when you are on that high energy? I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about the soul. I'm talking about the soul flying its own way. There'll come a day, but that shouldn't be your expectation, right? Because I just told the gentleman, no expectation. That shouldn't be your expectation. But one day while you're sitting in the meditation and the soul says, I want to fly, and you say, okay, let's do it. And you start having your astral travel experience. Oh my God, what the hell was I doing in this body all these days? This is beautiful. I want to go to Himalayas. Yes, I'm already there. I want to go to Mexico. Yeah, I'm there. What? Soul is free. Why? Because it's vibrating at very high frequency. When it's vibrating at a high frequency, none of the physical limitations are limitations. It can go through a wall because these three-dimensional limitations are only for low vibration beings, not for high vibration. Now, guys, the person who asked for soul, I'm entering into the area, so don't say I don't understand this jargon. So jargon is like this. Get used to it, and one day you will say, yes, I'm very comfortable with this language. So soul is vibrating at a very high frequency. It can go through anything, anywhere. But to have an experience of this earth plane, how beautiful it should be that we are ready to sacrifice that high energy plane, bring down our vibrations so that we can fit into this three-dimension world. And we know what those three dimensions are, right? Length, width, and depth. Only three. That's the three dimension, right? So to fit into this three-dimension world, now I'm going to throw two more variables into it. The three dimension that you are seeing is only physicality. But the two major dimensions that's always there, which every human being should remember. Space and comes with it. Wonderful. Give a big round of applause for yourself. It's not a joke. So whenever you're looking at an object, don't look from the perspective of primary kindergarten knowledge. Length, width, I finished. That's done. Move on, man. We are going to PhD level now, right? The main thing that always should be in our mind is this dimension comes with two major variables. There is always a space, and to cover the space, time will be required, right? If between me and the gentleman, Bharat, is it? Yes. Bharat, there is a space of 10 meters, for example, then it will take 2 minutes to cover that space, right? Simple maths. And if Bharat came a little bit closer, time will be less. If Bharat went back to the bench, to the tables, I will take more. So, this is all the basic mathematics of this three dimension, space and time. The more the space is, the more the time is. The less the space is, the less the time is. And this particular space-time concept only applies to plane Earth. This is very novel to soul. Soul is free. Earlier I was telling, remember? In soul form, if I want to be there, all I have to do is just think I'm there. So what does that mean? Space and time variability does not work in the soul realm. You're understanding? But on the human realm, it works. So, when at high frequency soul has to come back into a body limitation, it is not easy. It is not easy for a soul to go through the first few human incarnations. Now, why I'm talking about this? Because question came and I'm trying to cover as much as possible. This is a big subject, but I will try to cover little here, little there, so that I leave a bit of a knowledge before I go from here. So, when the soul comes here into body, the first few incarnations are not that easy. Because it's not used to. It's very new. We also feel like that, isn't it? If we go to space, we are not used to that. Because 1/6 time gravity on the moon, people are flying there. Oh my God, so light. Like that. The soul is not used to this denseness. And what is the terminology we use in spirituality? Grossness. Grossness means stula. Sanskrit term is stula. Stula kaya means dense body, we call that. What is denseness? Denseness means reduction of frequency. And as the frequency increases, we say subtle, sukshma. These are the terminology of soul and body. So for a soul to get into a body, it's a big sacrifice. Why is it doing sacrifice? For the experiences. That is the only reason this sacrifice is being done. And what are we doing after coming here? Running away from this. I don't want poverty. I don't want this. I don't want that. Why? Because we don't know. We don't know why we came. Even after you know, do you have the courage to accept it? I don't know. You will curse yourself. Why the hell did you accept this soul plan? This is horrible. Who gave me this soul plan? But while you are there, queuing up in that for the spacesuit, your life guides will be telling you what experiences you want. I want to face the experience of hatred. I want to face the experience of jealousy and also being abandoned and also want to feel how it feels like being an orphan. They say, are you mental? You can't handle this, man? You got only 80 years. You think you can do it? No, I want to finish all these 4 lessons. Your soul guides pull you back. They say, no, take 2, maximum take 1. No. We are jumping. We want to get into the space suit, go on to that. Fight. Yes, come on, man. Next experience. Soul guides, wisdom. They are more experienced than us. They also did all this stupidity like us. Now they have taken the job of guiding us. No, Saroja, you can't do it. You trust me. No, sir, I'm wait. No. So they put a limitation because they know how mature your soul is, how much you can take it. So they help you, the counsel and the guides, they help you how much you can take. So you make up a nice soul plan. Okay, these are my main themes. Whether you drink coffee in Starbucks or in McDonald's, that's not there on that soul plan. Those are not the type of experience. Unless you have been craving for coffee for 6 janmas, then you make it as this lifetime I'm only going for McDonald's coffee, then fully that plan. Okay. But normally, our life plans are not for that. Our life plans are for bigger lessons. Why bigger lessons? Very important. If you haven't heard, this information rarely comes to people. Please completely be open. Why does soul need experiences? When a baby takes birth in your house, the mother and father teach how to walk, how to sit. They don't say, why do you have to learn sitting? Just grow up like that. No. Mother and father, sitting, then crawling, then standing, then walking, primary school, secondary school. They can always say, whatever you do, what's the point? 8 years later, you die, so die. They won't say, right? They know it. Don't they know it? They know it. But we go through every experience, right? If you can use the same analogy, the thing that you are doing in one lifetime, we are doing in many lifetimes. From the time a soul starts, a soul is formed. Now in Sanskrit, we have different terminologies. Purnatma, Anshatma. I will try to explain. This is a very big topic, but because the gentleman asked, I just want to touch and finish it off. I don't want to leave any topic if somebody asks a question, but I won't go into detail. But you can always come back to me one-on-one and I will give you more. So this is called soul cycle. It's a very big subject in itself. A Purnatma is an Atma that has completed all the experiences on this plane and has got nothing else to learn. It becomes complete. When it becomes complete, it gives birth to lot of Amshatis, baby souls. Why? Many people ask, why Purnatma is unnecessarily giving birth to us all these problems? Then you have to ask yourself the question, why are you giving birth to your children? Did your children ask you to give birth? No. You are doing it for your own happiness. Purnatma also is doing for the same thing. Purnatma wants to see the evolution. That is how the whole evolution process happens. So anyway, coming back to the point, from the time a soul is born, till the time it becomes a complete soul, numerous births and deaths happen. We take multiple incarnations. So, the whole soul cycle is divided into 3 phases. Infant soul process, mature soul phase, and Vruddhatma, the old soul phase. 3 main parts of the soul cycle. The first part is all about soul falling down, getting up, because it's all new. It's like baby trying to crawl, fall on the face, doesn't know about karma. What is this nonsense? Why people are so miserable on this earth? Takes a lot of time, many births to understand for the soul. But as soul is understanding, it creates karma for itself. It is a big topic, sir, that you have asked. But I'm giving you a very snapshot. Karma develops. As karma develops, along with experience, the second agenda to come back on the plane earth is also to balance your karma. So it need not be balancing karma. You could always come just for experiences and finish off. But we coming on to this electromagnetic grid plane, which is called Maya. Maya is nothing but electromagnetic grid that surrounds this earth. The soul goes through lot of illusions, not understanding where. That's how the game is. The game is, you know everything, but you come here and become Gajini, you forget everything, and you have to start fresh. That is the game. Now play the game. So, people like us are very clever. We quickly find our culture. Yeah, come, Sajjan Satsanga. Yeah, you meditate, I meditate, you meditate, yeah, come. Because we had enough life where we came and we did all this drama. We know we don't want any more drama. Let's get back to the business. Enough of illusion. To come to this stage, how many hundreds of lives we have spent, we have no clue. We are all, without doubt, I can say, in the third phase, which is Krutartha Dasha. We've all realized that there is something more to this life and death cycle. And what that is more is we are all trying to find out. In this process, we will take many rounds. We will go different processes. We'll go Sadhguru, we'll go Ravi Shankar, we'll go Pakriji, we'll go Samadharji. Nothing wrong. The soul will go everywhere to find out where my thirst can be quenched. And when that penny drops, big smile on the face I got. And then it is your soul journey. Like the gentleman very nicely said, group journey happens only till a point. After that is your personal journey. No, madam, I only like to do in group. It's very nice. But one day you will realize, and that group journey has to be at that point. You have to go your solo, do your practice and find out what is right, but nothing wrong. So, in a nutshell, why is everyone's soul plan different? Because we have all come for different lessons. If I have come to understand what poverty feels like, how can I cry and say I have not been born in a rich family? I don't have money. Whatever business I start, it's failing. It will fail. Because your theme is to experience what is poverty. You have entertained a lot of wealth in the previous lives. Now you have to understand the other side of the coin too. How it feels to have nothing. Oh, what is there to learn, madam? It feels like whatever term, let's not use, but we feel horrible. Yeah, the soul was like horrible also. What you have judged and labeled as horrible, soul doesn't think it's horrible for soul. It's only an experience. That is how the soul become rich. From Anshakma to Purnatma, that's the whole journey. I'm trying to cover this in such a short frame of time, but never compare to the next person. Because what you have come for here, you wouldn't know. But when will I come to know? People ask me, I do counselings. I've done thousands of counseling so far. So these questions come to me all the time. How will I know, madam? If I don't know, how will I know? What do I do? Your navigator is this. We have stopped using this long time back, stupid thing, nobody cares. Even our parents say, hey, use your mind, man, not your heart. This is how we have been conditioned. This is waste product, don't go buy it. Oh, I'm going for the heart, you're stupid. This is what our society tells us. We're doing U-turn, complete U-turn. It's time for U-turn, we have to go back home now. We have come very far from home, so time for U-turn, go back. It doesn't feel like our place anymore. We all know. We've done enough. Dukan bad, tel khatam, let's go. Why are we feeling that? This is telling us the time to use this has reduced. Why are we having these sessions? It's time, call of the day, need of the day. This has to be used. The more you use this, the direction will be clear. Use this more. No, I will look very sentimental fool. Doesn't matter. This is the only thing that will show you where you need to reach. This will only complicate you. This will mislead you as it has misled for many, many eons and generations. So, masters, if you want to find out your soul plan, see what resonates here. You know, shall I tell you something? I was in the bed for 10 days and I hate sleeping like most of you. I mean, I want to be out and about and do my job, and viral fever, no energy, doing neti 3 times a day, gardening, no more should be that situation. Among all this, I won't lie to you. Among all this situation, you know what was my hope of life? Whenever I thought of my upcoming sessions, upcoming dream, talking about soul, talking, my heart was singing. In that state, the only thing that made me happy was these discussions, the truth. I know. In that state, if that can wake me up, what more can be my soul plan? I have no doubt I'm doing my soul plan perfectly because I'm sitting here sick, but my heart is singing with joy. How do you know my heart is telling? My mind is saying, "You stupid, stop talking. This is going to finish soon. You save it for tomorrow." My heart is saying, "You're not going to get this joy. This joy has to be shared with everybody. More and more people should realize, more and more people should celebrate their life." And just that one line makes me feel like getting up and dancing. So, for all those people who are saying, "How do I know my soul plan?" Whatever you think, if it's making you feel like that, that is your soul plan. Amma, nothing is making me feel like that. Then find out. Find out, masters. I worked in the corporate field for 35 years. Management. I thought that is life. If anyone asks me, happy, I say very happy. I have to say that, right? Corporate people never say two things. They have to like, so, are you happy? Of course. Because you have 11 reasons to show world why you are happy. I got very good job. My payback is very good. My husband is so and so. My children are so and so. And I got a nice social circle. Tikku. What is it? No, you are ticker. Life is completely thumbs up, thumbs up. If children get up in the morning, if this doesn't come on time, then life is ruined anyway. Instagram and but anyway, lucky we are not there. So we all lived in tick field. Yeah, tick. The only happiness I only got to know October 2002, the true definition of happiness, which needs nothing, just one thought. ఒక ఐడియా మీ జీవితాన్ని మార్చేస్తుంది. సారీ టు యూస్ తెలుగు, బట్ ఇన్ తెలుగు దిస్ ఇస్ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్. One idea will change your life. My life changed like that. October 2002, 3:45 p.m. Chicago. That's the address. Why? My soul plan. I planted that point in my soul plan that I will give myself a reminder why you have come out to this plane and what the hell are you doing. And that question came to me that day. And I listened. Not only for Saroja, one
పరిపూర్ణ శక్తితోటి
Yeah.
శ్రీధర
No.
Oh, no problem, sir. Just enjoying actually. I thought it was God's direction. Masters, if you're getting more, tell me. I got lots to share. That's the problem with me. Whenever I go, there's so much soul touch. This is the theme of my life. From the time I'm born, I always told Amma, "Amma, time there. I don't have time." But even today, I say the same thing. Amma, time there. My mother is there. She must be laughing from there. Anyway, better.
I wanted to add. So we spoke about mind, we spoke about heart, and there is this also gut feeling that we have. Where is that like coming from? Because often we say that that shows us the true picture. We don't understand why. Sometimes we listen, sometimes we don't.
See, we call it different languages. Gut feel is nothing, but it's an intuition. Intuition, the same thing. We say, we show it to the gut and say it's a feeling coming from gut, right? Because we have different chakras, right? We have got so many chakras at different part of the body. The feelings that we are feeling, we really don't know from which part is coming. Our heart chakra is the only place where all the intuitions come from. But because the heart chakra is a bridge between the physicality and the divine realm, when we are in this physical body, The heart sends all its intuition into the lower three chakras. And the Swadhisthana chakra is the place for emotions. So we feel it here. Because Swadhisthana chakra is the place of emotions, right? But actually the source and the home is heart chakra. It is coming from Anahata chakra. That is what it is. So that's what your gut feel is anyway. But anyway, talking about the heart, just finish it. Thank you, Amma. That was a good one. People always ask, gut means, is it coming from here? But actually, gut comes, mostly the feeling comes from this area. It doesn't come from the stomach. So, what I was saying is, listen to your heart. This is your radar. And many of you have this question, am I following my plan, my soul plan? Then this is the only check. Whatever you're doing, because I've seen before and after life. Before and after life, what proved was, be happy, you really don't need much. We are thinking we need a lot to be happy with. You know what? You have to shed things to be happy, not acquire things. Pahana nahi hai, khona hai. You have to lose it. And that was one of the things that I was going to touch today about what is it about khona? What is losing? Sometimes you have to lose to that extent that you have to lose yourself. What is losing yourself mean? Just now, before the lunch finished, we were talking to this beautiful young lady here about how we are about me, mine, this is me, mine. You know, even we tell our children, hey, put your things back. Huh? We all have justification why we are like that. Oh, this world is very dangerous. You leave it like that, nothing will be there. We have to change. Why is the world like that? Because it's full of stupid skandas, that's why. We have to bring the change. We have to be the change. Nothing will happen if I leave this in here and go. I tell you something, Master. If this has to come to me, it will come to me. Even after going to 7 continents, it will come back to me. I have done this experiment. It is not just talk, it is the truth of the word. If this doesn't belong to you, it won't be with you. What does belonging mean? I bought it, man, it belongs to me. Doesn't matter if you bought it. But if someone's need is more than yours, it will go. Try to start accepting this is the way to live in life. If you have lost things, if you think somebody has taken, change your words. Say, he or she needs more than me. Immediately your heart gives different feeling. Otherwise, you will be saying, what a world, this is full of thieves. Change the language. Somebody has taken, they need more than me. How happy you feel that you have contributed to someone's happiness, though you haven't directly. You feel like you are the one who have given away. And given away means what? Service. Without doing service, you have done service. That is the beauty. Change terminology, masters. Change the way you're talking, change the way you're dealing with life. It is very, very important. And so, before we go on to the next meditation, see, this is the problem with Q&A. Nobody believed now. One question from that gentleman took like 45 minutes. What to do? People are so intelligent and the questions are so loaded. We can't help it. But having said that, I enjoy Q&A. You know what? Not only you, I grow. You think I'm sitting here like a messiah? Come on, I have answers. No, masters. I'm also finding my own path. But the only thing is, what little bit of happiness I'm getting, I want to share happiness with every person on this earth to show the hope that life is not bad, it is good. सब कुछ होकर भी खुश हो सकते हैं. You can be happy after letting go everything. You know, at one time, my list was such a big list. I want this, I want that, Today, I don't know what. I have no requirement. I have retired for this purpose. In 2018, I quit my job voluntarily. Then I was thinking, how am I going to survive? My life is so expensive. No, I have nothing on my list. Yes, I need food. But that also I realized my requirement is so small. I eat millets. A little bit of curry, dal, yogurt, that's it. And you know what? I don't even feel like eating in the night. My appetite has also gone. So what is universe doing to me? Universe is saying, what do you need? You need nothing. This is the truth of life, masters. We are putting things behind us. Oh, we need this, we need that. We need nothing. All we need is happiness, masters. And we are craving for that happiness, not knowing how we are going to gain. And hoarding is never, 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 ever going to get us anything but unhappiness. So, I'm very much aware of the time. I love talking. You love listening. And once I start Q&A, we will not go home. I don't know what will happen for this hall. I don't know how long we have taken it for. But I will finish this topic. And then whatever you want, we will do. Because otherwise I will feel weird. There's so much I wanted to talk to you people. I haven't even done quarter. क्या करे बोलने की आदत
You need to stay here for a week.
I know, I feel like that, Uma. As long as you are there, I can stay. Or my actor.
Yeah.
So we are going to talk about a very important topic today. And the topic is spirituality. Let's go straight into the bullseye, man. What are we mucking around? Everyone uses the next. What are you doing? I'm on the path of spirituality. This becomes a big qualification these days. నేను ఆధ్యాత్మికతలో ఉన్నానండి అంటే ఏంటి సార్ I don't know. People say I'm on the path of self-realization. You really ask them what does that mean? I don't know. So let's find out now what is spirituality. Let's find out. We are all claiming now. We are here on the path of spiritualization. Let's find out what is spiritualization. You know what spirituality is? I did a lot of research. I'm a very radical person. You would have realized by now anyway. I don't want to take anyone's answers. So I do my own research till my heart feels good, and then I go and crucify myself in front of my children. Okay, ask me questions. Half of the questions I can never answer. Because we all know our children are not only our worst enemies, but they are our gurus also. Our gurus come in the form of our children to teach us lessons. And I've got very tough gurus. Both are two different categories, but very tough masters. So I don't know why I crucify myself by saying, like, ask anything you want. Not that I can ask anything, but they ask, I realize, oh my God, there's so much in them, but leaving jokes apart. I want to leave a very important statement with you guys. Spirituality. Now, don't be offended that's why I said I'm going straight into bullseye now. This is Saroja Madam. People who have not known Saroja Madam, either you can love her or hate her. It's no way. But that's okay. Mother can do this to children, right? Who will tell the truth? Only mother tells. Ore nana tinak ra, division ra. Only mother says, beta ko jai nahi ka. Baki log wale ne bahut kha liya. Only mother tells what is good, what is bad. And as a mother role, I really want to get into the depth of it so that my children are not fluffing around. And they get straight to the point, whatever it is for you guys. We are all sitting in meditation. You know what? Somewhere deep in the heart, we have a lot of expectations. And when those expectations don't meet, even meditations become very, very difficult to do. When nothing is happening, man, we're doing for 3 months. I get this statement all the time. Madam, I'm doing for 3 months, nothing is happening. I said, good na. Very good if nothing. Then why should I do meditation? And this is not criticism on anyone. This is very serious topic I am entered into. Then why should I do meditation? What did you expect? What did you expect? I asked them, what did you expect? What when so much happens to everybody? Nothing happens to me. I'm doing like so much is happening to whom? The person who taught me. I said, do you really know what's happening to me? But he told me, yeah, anyone can tell you, anybody. Now, it is scared that after sitting in meditation, if they say nothing happened, means there is like some kind of a demarcation. So they are making up experiences. What happened? They just said, oh, my heart was going round and round. Why should your head go round and round? Are you not happy with your head stable? head has to go round and round. अरे सोचो यार कि just think what needs to happen in meditation. Why do you sit in meditation? Think. So what are we trying to do? We are all thinking, meditation I'm only taking as example, right? Because you all know. We are all thinking, you know, all our practices are leading where? We want to change something. So we are thinking spirituality is about changing something. क्या बदलोगे यार? What do you want to change? Everything is perfect. What do you want to change? The only thing that is not perfect is you. Change yourself. Even that is not required. But coming back to where I started, 99.9% in the world, they adopt spirituality part because something has to change. Something. Spirituality is not about changing anything, anyone, any situation around us. Then what is spirituality about? Acceptance. Spirituality is about accepting exactly the way the things are. Give a big round of applause for her. There is nothing to change. Then why should I do meditation? Don't do. But check, are you able to accept? Your son is not passing an exam. Are you able to accept? Very difficult, madam, anxiety. Then maybe that's why you're doing meditation. No, this is practical things I'm telling. You are not doing meditation because of spirituality part. You are doing this because you want to change. Bring change in myself. Madam, I'm sitting with the intention. This is the new style, new flow going on in the world. Sankalpa Dhyanamu. Intention meditation. I'm sitting with this Sankalpa that the whole world should turn upside down. It will never happen because your cause is wrong. Your purpose is wrong. Then what do you mean, madam? I should not do Sankalpa Dhyana? No, do. Please do. But the day you realize that the Sankalpa Dhyanas are not going to work, you will come back. Please do. Go do everything you want. That is what life beauty is. Go experiment. You want to smoke, drink, drug, come back again. And then say what is life. There is nothing to change, masters. That is why there is so much frustration in spirituality. Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. I meditated for 22 years. You meditate all your janma also, nothing will change because it's not meant to. Spirituality is about accepting everything. Your situations, your family, your world, your job, your everything, the way it is. Oh, so difficult. Work on it. That is spirituality. No matter, I'm doing 41 days Sankalpa Dhyana to change my boss. I thought boss has to change. I have seen this. Either the boss has to change. I mean, replace. Or the guy has to change his mind. One thing has to happen. How unreal expectations. And we call this spirituality. I am not joking. I'm not just saying this to make a joke here. This is the truth of life. We are into Vruddhatma Dasha, the third phase. Otherwise, this tapana, this archa won't be there. The quicker we come onto the track, the better it is. Get rid of all the fluff around you. So, if it is about accepting things, what does accepting mean? Because giving definitions are very easy. But what does that mean? That is what is important.
Whatever the situation.
Yeah. So how does it feel? What does accepting feels? I will explain you what does accepting feel. It is about, these are very powerful words. You etch it into your mind, heart, wherever you want, because it will become your Bible for life. Accepting things means you are at peace with your heart and mind. Any situation. This is the definition of acceptance. I'm accepting, madam. Yes. Are you at peace at that point of time with whatever is going in your heart and mind. Like I told the example the other day, I can't handle a lady and she comes and sits in front of me. I'm accepting her. I'm accepting her. I'm trying to accept. But what is the test? Are you okay with whatever is happening in your heart with that lady sitting? At the same time, are you okay? Whatever thoughts are going in your mind, this is your litmus paper test. You know litmus paper test? We teach chemistry. High school students, litmus paper test, acid or base, how to do this? This is your litmus paper test. We have to be at peace. Peace means not with the world. Madam, I want peace. Peace means with your own self. Are you at peace with your heart? What is there to be at peace with your heart? It's your own heart. That is the problem. Heart and mind are doing a wrestling here. There is a big wrestling game going on. And that is why we feel trapped. You know why we came to spirituality? Because we feel trapped. We know this is not right what is happening. But we don't know what to do. Nobody tells us. Nobody explains it. Everyone, surrender indeed, surrender. What does it mean? People are using jargon. Use, because you are great, you understand. But don't use it with somebody who doesn't understand. Just very much self-awareness is required with surrender, with great forgiveness and with gratitude. What jargon are we talking? Explain me, please. So, spirituality, if you want to test on yourself, am I really on spiritual path? Are you accepting everything the way it is? And the test is your heart and your mind at peace? It's okay. If he's scolding me, then I still take it. Without that jumping heart. If heart is jumping, can I ask the question to, hey, why are you jumping? He's only shouting. Huh? That kind of conversation you should be able to do in spite of anything going outside. What is outside? Anything beyond this boundary is outside. Anything. You only have control within this contour. So, spirituality is not about renouncing the world. Maine jag chhod diya, main spiritual. That is good for Bollywood movies and songs. Jag chhodna is not the answer. Jag chhodna means you are not accepting. Na? That's why you are running away. Why you run away? You run away because you can't accept. You understand how difficult staying in Madhya Marga is? Madhya Margam litmus test is, are you at peace with your own heart, not with the world, your own heart? So it's not about renouncing the world, but honoring the reality that is unfolding in front of you. What does honoring the reality means? That whatever is happening in front of you, it is no scheming against you. Every time, oh, it only happens to me. Oh, everybody talks about me on this. They've got something against me. They hate me. Wherever I go, madam, they talk. Nobody is scheming against you. Take from me, masters. That is not the agenda at all. The game plan is totally different, but I can't cover the game plan to 6 hour session. We do something. But there is no scheming that is going on against you. You have built castle in your mind and you're cooking stories, you're doing over and over. So start honoring the reality. It's only a moment, a physical moment that is in front of you, no personal. The moment you make it impersonal, this will stop chatting. Because this mind is very clever in making everything personal. Me, mine, me, mine. He's saying this because he doesn't like you. He's doing this because it's you. If it is his children, he won't say that. Because it's your wife, he's saying this. That is what the mind does. Me, mine. First of all, cut. There is nothing personal about it. It is only one moment that is happening in front of you. That moments are always impersonal. Stop making moments personal. That is the beginning of spiritual journey, masters. So, once you start honoring the reality, that is just a physical moment unfolding. Next moment there'll be something else. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent on this earth plane. It took 4.5 billion years for the earth to come to this stage. Think in 1 year that I'm formed like that? 4.5 billion years. And you are in such a great moment. I'm sitting in the hall. 4.5 billion years later, I'm on such a momentous time. This is history of planet Earth. How can this be so personal about me? And this moment is being shared by 8.5 million people on this earth. Everyone is feeling it's personal. How stupid we are. Make it impersonal. Immediately cut the moment mind says it's because of you. No, it's not. The moment it cuts, that is when the reverse cycle starts. Will the mind still keep talking? If you are at peace with it, how you can be at peace with the mind? Make it impersonal. So first you have to be at peace with the mind. Mind keeps chattering. No, it's all scheming. It's okay. It's not scheming. You have to talk to mind. Make peace here. And then, no problem. Just relax. It's okay. They are not against you. Everything is fine. Okay. If you say so, I'll shut up. This is how mind talks. Enough. There is no more fighting from the mind. This is how mind works. I'm giving you practical tips. These are the tips that you can use every second in your life. With your wife, with your husband, with your children. These dramas go on non-stop. So, in the first place, why was mind making so much of noise? The mind was making so much of noise because you are saying, I'm not okay with this moment. What is the purpose of mind? Mind wants to protect us. It is not bad. See how much it is trying. It is literally doing a war. Somebody came and sat in front of me, I don't like. Immediately there will be a tinge in the heart. Have you guys felt? You don't like somebody that bugger has come in there. You can't say that. You're a civilized person. You can't make that ooch or ouch sound. You feel it. Abba Heather or Chuchina. We don't say it. We are civilized people, na? But heart goes like that. Crunch. Immediately mind comes into action. It has to protect. Why mind is protecting? Because it's thinking we are not okay here. That is the job of the mind, to protect us. That is why universe gave us. So you are giving mind the wrong signal saying, I'm not okay with this person. I'm not okay. Protect me. Stop giving fake signals. Mind is talking to you because you are not okay inside. So let's go a little bit more deeper into why is mind always making this noise. Why? Because when some person not likable came and sat, suddenly it became very bad inside. Na? When I'm eating chocolate, I was feeling very nice. The moment this person came, immediately change. Immediately. The scenario can change like that. Oh, I'm not liking it. The heart starts screaming, I'm not liking it. Immediately the mind has to come to protect it. So what is mind doing? Mind is figuring out how to be okay. Now its job is to be okay. So what? Now it has to start planning. It has to start scheming. How many things we do to make things okay? To do what? To manipulate the moment that is in front of you. Now change the moment, right? Because that moment is giving pain to your heart. And heart is saying, oh, I don't like this moment. Mind is saying, don't worry, I'll take care. So then it will start planning. It will give you thoughts. That's okay. Talk at a higher volume. He'll get scared of you, he'll run away. Or, you know all these problems, just start talking one after another and start blackmailing. Mind does this. Why? Not because it wants to, because it can feel that heart is not okay. Now it has to protect the feeling. See how our mind and body are doing a constant war. We don't have time even to observe. We are only interested in the neighbor's house. Here there is so much nonsense happening. Not aware. This is a war happening every second between mind and heart. And poor mind is only trying to plan, to scheme how to manipulate the moment in front so that your heart can be obtained. All for one purpose. If the heart gave one signal, Arey bhai, I am okay, mind will go, okay, let me sleep. That is how our mind and heart are in sync. I don't know about my heart. You have to know about your heart. It is playing havoc in your life. So, it's very important to change your relationship with your mind. That is the major part of your spiritual journey. This is what spirituality is about. Changing relationship with your mind. Because signals are going from heart to mind. And mind is just reacting. We do not have to fight with our mind. Fighting with our mind won't be the answer. You think you can fight with our mind or resist the thoughts? You can't. If you can't fight with the mind, what can you do? Two ways. Either you have to withdraw your attention from mind. Mind is saying, go fight, manipulate the world, go fight with your boss, fight with your colleagues. But that is not what is happening. So either you distract. And how do you distract your mind? We just did in our meditation number 1. What did we do? Anapanasati meditation. We all did. What did we do? We placed our focus where? On the breath. Why on the breath? So that we are slowly trying to move away from mind. Mind is constantly saying, go get up, fight, man, fight. Saying, no, you be there. I'm going to focus on my breath instead. So you can't fight with the mind. But you can divert your focus to something else. If that is not possible, what else can you do? Go one step deeper. Who is the cause of all this problem? Heart. Who is giving the signal to mind? Heart. Go make peace with your heart. That is where it started, isn't it? If everything is okay in the heart, mind won't do anything. If heart is saying, I'm okay, mate, then you say, all right, fine. What do I have to do? But problem is our inability to handle these emotions of the heart. This is the problem. So many emotions are coming, we don't know how to handle it. Each emotion is a beautiful symphony. Your heart is like an orchestra. Human being is the only being that can really play the complete music. Nobody else can play this music. So, learn to completely enjoy the orchestra of this heart. Arey darad ho raha, it's hurting. That's also a beautiful raga, is it? When you hear to a music, you don't say, oh, this raga is very sad. That is, you listen to everything, right? Then when your heart plays the orchestra, why are you avoiding some music and only want the happiness all the time? This is the problem. And if you understand that, if you learn to handle the full expression of heart, full expression. If heart gives you happiness, enjoy. If heart gives you sadness, this is how it feels. Take it. Feel like crying, cry. But learn to handle the full expression of heart till you start doing it. There is no spiritual growth, masters. And this is the complete essence of spiritual growth and spirituality. It's a vast topic that I tried to cover in a very short time. But if you can understand even 1/10 of what I spoke in the last 40 minutes, you have learned a great deal of spiritual journey. Spiritual journey is all within us. So with that, we will do some meditation today. We have reached a point where we understand that sadness, happiness, everything is within us. And with that kind of an understanding, accepting our heart completely, let's see with the change of thinking, how can we improve our meditation round 2 as we go a little bit deeper into ourselves. And when you start connecting to your heart, you will feel it's the same energy that runs within all of us. So in this round of meditation, I'm going to run a visualization techniques where we'll all get close to our heart chakra. Heart chakra is the bridge of the physical awareness and the divine awareness. Let's all connect to another chakra. Let's all enjoy the oneness and the unity that human beings are. And for 1 second, let's put all the mind and heart chakra aside. I would like to switch off the lights, please. And if you can get into half an hour meditation, at your 5 minutes, we can do it after.
Mark says, we know it's very cold here. We're trying to work with your management. Please bear with us. I've already increased the temperature up, and it takes some time for it to go up here. Please, appreciate your information on that. But again, thank you. And you work with the management. Thank you.
Okay, masters. Let's all stick with the position of meditation. Let's cross our feet. Interlock our fingers. Close our eyes. And just be with ourselves, masters. We are trying to do a meditation where we realize the essence of who we are. We are nothing but the essence of love, masters. It's the love of the purest form that has given us this creation and ourselves. So close your eyes and completely be present in this room along with other meditators and musicians. As you sit for meditation and gently close your eyes. Slowly be anchored to the present moment process. Be completely present in this room. Please take a moment to quiet yourself. By imagining the gentle sound of water against the shore mountains. We are all sitting on a beach. And if you can feel the water on the shore. All you can hear is the sound of water. Be completely focused on yourself, master. Do not make this big. So as we are totally in the current moment, master. We are all anchored in ourselves, completely aware. We are taking a moment to point on ourselves. By imagining the gentle sound of water. The gentle sound of water. As the water sound increases, is going deeper and deeper connecting into our heart chakra muscles. And we are all sitting together on the shore of a lake passes. Visualize all of us sitting on the shore of the lake. And the beautiful faces of water. As it touches the shore, you can hear the water. Everything is amazing. Beautiful nature masters. And as we bring around us to the calm lake water itself, imagine for a moment you can see the sun rising over this lake. Beautiful sun. As this golden sun rises, the water of the clear lake is turning into golden monster. Amazing sunrise. The golden sun rays reflecting into the water. And as you look at the water, the golden lake masters, understand that this golden lake represents our one consciousness, which is our unified consciousness. Unified consciousness means that we are all a part of that lake masters. Each one of us is a drop of that lake masters. We all belong to that lake. We are all part of the lake. The lake with the beautiful golden water as the sun reflects its gold into the water masses. You can see the unified consciousness in the form of the water of the lake. And as you see that, you understand there's only one consciousness. There's only one consciousness which is taking different forms in this. Although you fit here in your physical body, the lake is our original home consciousness. That is the source consciousness from which we all have come. As we sit on the shore of the lake, the lake attracts the water in ourselves like a magnet, pulling our consciousness towards it. We all slow together, hold each other's hands, and slowly take a step into the golden lake, the lake of unified consciousness and self-consciousness. We are all holding each other's hands, taking one step after the other. We are entering into the golden lake of unified consciousness. As we step into the water of the golden lake, we can slowly see that who we are, our consciousness, is melting into the water of this golden lake. One step after that. We don't think to the deep one. As we go deeper and deeper. Whole consciousness is blending the waters. Any resistance you have is being released once. As we are releasing your resistance to this creation, to this world. Your physical body is relaxing, you're dying to come. Your physical body relaxing, you're dying. Or is your mind relaxing? Let your body relax. Let your mind relax. As you keep stepping into this state of golden consciousness. Your physical body relaxing. Your mind relaxing. And with your mind relaxing. Your heart begins to relax muscles. Your body is separated the water of the golden lake. As slowly rises above your head mask. Water of the unified consciousness. You cannot feel your body. You cannot feel your mind. And you cannot feel your mind. As we separate into the blaze of unified consciousness. While holding each other's hands. If there's a need, there's a teacher traveling from one to another. All are connected to the structure of the Golden Lake. Each of us cannot find our physical boundaries as we must with the next person and so on. We're all connected in unified consciousness in this beautiful golden lake. As we stay in the golden consciousness, wonder. We cannot feel our unified master. All we can feel is the unified oneness consciousness. It is an amazing feeling, master. Not finding your personal boundaries, but merging and being part of this unified consciousness is what we are all feeling in the wonder of this golden lake at the moment. And as we are completely one with this unified consciousness, one release that stuff out of the positive resonate with the frequency of the spirit and amazingly beautiful. Enjoying the stuff on the consciousness. Experiencing with oneness consciousness. You get sense your heart space. And there's a beautiful flow of energy. That inflow of energy comes from the consciousness of the voices. That energy your heart of the angel. In every breath. Into the beautiful consciousness of the golden lake inside your heart. And on the out breath, let go of any resistance, pain, or any discomfort you have, let it go constant. With every out breath, let go of resistance a little bit more. You might sense the gentle movement, let the wave or a flow. Let yourself right away. Relax into it. As you relax into it, notice that the day stretches into infinity. It is limitless vastness. There is no boundary. Take some quiet time here to feel the moment and flow of the great vastness. This is the one consciousness that you are. As you relax further, notice that the day is stretching more into infinity. The limitless lake of timeless consciousness with no boundaries. feel sometimes between the uniqueness and the differences that we require for Jesus. The one is called Jesus. Now that you are speaking the part of it. Or can enjoy the songs that he speaks that you have done. And your experience in your deepest reasons like one places. As you look at us and speak, it is not even our beautiful clear sky, full of stars appearing above you. The day is still golden, just like all the stars. What a beautiful feeling was this. You can feel everything and everyone. When this beautiful star is coming. Energy from the everyone's heart chakra. It's completely connected masters. Each one of us can feel the love for our and the love from us. Really trust and feel the rising joy that it must. All you can feel is the united consciousness of all our in this beautiful world that we are conscious. Enjoy this experience of being finite conscious. for you speak to the sense. Experiencing this kind of functions. They're the word that they call the fight function. And then the study is studying. This will experience once. Experience that witness you can listen. Experience the beautiful and beautiful way you grow in heart. As we bring back awareness to each one of us individually, we realize that we are the drops of that unified consciousness. We are the drops from the lake of the golden waters. And once we realize that we are the eternal awareness, we slowly get up and start walking back to the shoulder muscles. One step at a time. Let's walk towards the shoulder muscles. As we step out of the water of the lake of consciousness, we understand that we are the droplets of water. Droplets of water of the unified consciousness. Walking to the shore. Let's all walk back to the shore once. Back to the shore. Let's all sit down. And as we sit down on the shore of the bay, we can all watch that beautiful golden lake of unified consciousness, where we spend the last half an hour together. We cannot forget the experience of the unified consciousness. When we live in the lake of golden consciousness, we exchange that experience within us once. Let's never forget the experience of unified consciousness, how it feels like. And slowly bring our awareness to our body's monsters. Let's slowly bring our awareness to our surroundings with closed eyes. Bring our awareness to the present moment. Slowly drop both your hands together, masters, and place them on your closed eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove your hands from your eyes and open your eyes with a beautiful smile, remembering the experience of what it felt when you were in the lake of golden lake of unified consciousness. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you, Masters. Never forget this experience of what unified consciousness feels like. It's very difficult to be in this human body and understand what is unity consciousness. How does it feel to be connected with everything and anything on this plane? So this experience, the half an hour that we all met on a journey, cherish this experience, bring it back into the memory whenever it's required. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Amma, for the wonderful meditation session to you. And we're hearing the conversation now.
Ready to grow? Join the Indigo Youth platform today.
Masters, please be seated. Please be seated, please. Masters, give 5 minutes, please be seated. We're going to play a video. Once we have that video played, we have the tea ready, then we can go for a break.
Are you ready to
Just
begin the
give 10
journey
minutes,
back
please.
to
Thank you.
yourself? Welcome to Pragya. In Sanskrit, Pragya means unique wisdom. It is your first step towards the inner life. We believe a seeker needs 2 eyes to see clearly, the practice of meditation and the light of spiritual wisdom.
Masters, attention, please. We need your, we need some silence for 10-15 minutes, please. Another 10 minutes, not 15 minutes. Okay, Masters, like now while we are getting ready for the video, we can have a break for 5 minutes, please. If everybody wants to use the washrooms or anything, please do so. We'll get ready for the video in 5 minutes. Thank you. Masters, we'll serve the tea once we play the video. Attention, please. The quick on video. Please be seated and we can see the video.
A journey of
We're going to play the video in a minute, please. Please be seated.
Practice to be if I did something. Try not.
Okay, we are ready for the video. Thank you.
A journey of transformation, spreading light, awareness, and love to many lives. For the past 25 years, Sojourner has tirelessly been serving society at large, guiding countless individuals on the spiritual journey. Through her selfless service, she has touched innumerable hearts, bringing happiness, peace, and a deeper sense of purpose into many lives. Through Beyond Your Mind, she has designed more than 16 transformative programs, impacting people of all ages and inspiring over 300 volunteers to serve with dedication, love, and compassion. She didn't just teach us, she walked with us in our struggles and in our growth with patience, love, and compassion. Through her presence, we found clarity, strength, and peace. And today, we simply say thank you.
You're so kind, Mama. I love you. For greatness forever, I love you. Hello, Jama. Thank you so much for your love. I love you.
We are so blessed to have you on.
For taking me to the middle.
You are an inspiration for us.
You are and
Your guiding shows us the way. Thank you for being our guide. Your words are our strength and
And your guidance shows us the way.
Love, compassion, inspiration. That is you.
You help us see life with love and givenness. Your commitment is inspiring, and your service to others inspires us.
thank you for
Your blessings, guidance. Thank you for your woman.
whatever. Thanks, Mama. Thank you for your love.
Your commitment is inspiring us.
So much to serve for this wonderful opportunity you've given me and many others by assembling together this Christmas for class. 16 has helped me so much with my way of seeing the world. It inspires me to work hard every day with a positive mindset. You showed me how the world really works and helped me understand different ways and perspectives of others as well as me with the oneness lesson. I'm especially thankful for the time and effort you put into this as it will help me manage my emotions and understand them. Finally, thank you from the bottom of my heart for guiding us in a beautiful way.
Thank you, Saroja Amma.
You are our source of happiness. Thank you, Amma.
Amma, you are full of love and compassion. You are very energetic. Your life is an example, and you are inspiration to all of us. Thank you.
You are full of kindness.
See another untold story of Sita episodes in Amri languages and the good Hindi and English and we these episodes. Also, I have closely worked with her in the Crystal Children Garden project. I'm eagerly waiting for Amma. Welcome, Amma, to the right. See you.
you are our spiritual mother, Amma. Your words are our strength, Amma.
Love, compassion, inspiration.
You are our guide. Your guidance shows the way.
Thank you for it. Thank you for all your kindness.
In this sacred friendship, love flows and gratitude shines.
Hello, madam. We are so blessed for your visit to Michigan.
We are grateful for your visit to Michigan.
You are our happiness.
You are full of kindness.
You care for us like a mother. Thank you, Amma.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, your guidance.
I am our humble gratitude to you for becoming part of your serve the community. And we look forward to seeing soon and connecting to transform our lives. Thanks so much.
You are untrustworthy and unconditional. I have all grateful and gratitude.
Thank you, Saroja ma'am, for your teachings, your love, and your wisdom.
Thank you for the everything. I love you so much.
Blessed always.
Thank you for your wisdom and thank you for everything, Amma.
Ma'am, you are an inspiration. Thank you for being here. Your unconditional love, guidance, and great wisdom like Sakshi and parenting you have shared to us. It means a lot to us.
ఈ మాటల వల్ల నేను లైఫ్ ని చాలా హ్యాపీగా లీడ్ చేస్తున్నాను.
మీరు చూపిన సాక్షి మార్గమే మా గమ్యము. మీరు చూపిన దారి ఎంతో అమూల్యమమ్మా.
Your commitment is inspiring.
You are the fountain of source of happiness.
నిరంతరం ఎంతో జ్ఞానాన్ని అందిస్తున్నావు. శతకోటి ధన్యవాదాలు మేడం. మీ కరుణే మాకు ఆదర్శం అమ్మా.
ఈ ఉపదేశాలు
Love, compassion, and inspiration. That is you. You are our joy and strength. మీ సేవకు మా కృతజ్ఞతలు అమ్మా.
It feels meaningful with you. You are our blessing.
మీ మార్గదర్శనం అమూల్యం. మేము మీకు ఎప్పటికీ కృతజ్ఞతమమ్మా.
Love, compassion, inspiration. That is you. మీరు మాకు ఇచ్చిన సేవ చేయడానికి ఇచ్చిన అవకాశానికి అన్నింటికీ ఎంతో ఎంతో కృతజ్ఞతలు.
You are our inspiration. You are our motivation. So much for everything, Mama.
అమ్మా, మీ మంచి జ్ఞానకి హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు. ఆనందం ఎక్కడో లేదు, మనలోనే ఉందని తెలియజేశారు. Our joy and strength. You are our light and path.
మీ ఆశీర్వాదం మాకు బలం.
ఈ మార్గదర్శనానికి కోటి కోటి ధన్యవాదాలు అమ్మా.
You are our guiding light, Amma.
యుగ మార్పిడి సమయంలో మీతో ఉన్నందుకు కృతజ్ఞతలమ్మా. అమ్మ, నా ప్రేమ పూర్వక జ్ఞానకి ధన్యవాదాలు.
You are our guide. Your guidance shows us the way.
I am back. Thank you.
పైన అండ్ చెప్పిన మన మంచికి అద్భుతంగా హెల్ప్ అవుతున్నారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మా జీవితం మారింది. మీకు ప్రేమతో ధన్యవాదాలు. You are the love, joy, divine mother.
Your commitment is so inspiring for me.
ప్రేమకు ప్రతిరూపమైన మీ హృదయం ఆనంద నందనం. కావాలి మీ గృహం ఆనంద నందనవనం. ఇవి మీకు మేము అందించుకునే హృదయపూర్వక కృతజ్ఞతాభివందనం.
A journey rooted in love, expressed through selfless service, and reflected in the life she has transformed. In recognition of the selfless service and dedication, Sarojit Madam has been honored with a doctorate by Ifra Gokul University and the Government of India. Today, we come together with deep gratitude to honor her journey and celebrate this special recognition.
Thank you, Amma.
What a pleasure.
Our deep gratitude.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I can't, like, I'm lost. I'm really emotional right now. Thank you for what you do. Thank you.
So I myself, this is a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect it. Thank you to all of you. Because you make me who I am. And your blood is something that drives me whatever I do. So masters, I am what you have made me. And this life is for all of you. And this is where I get my happiness. And in spite of whatever health issues I had, now you know why I'm here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Tea is ready, and now we can go for tea, and we'll come back again. Thank you. One more small announcement, please. The books at this train on the table, they're all for sale. They're all for sale. If anybody is interested to buy books,
And you answered it probably, slightly, just touching them. But in depth, you can read this, that's so much. Sure. And, for your presence here. And say again, Amaki, big round of applause.
one more thing I would like to add, and Umagaru is one of our founder members. The Bread Meditation Canada, we've been trying to form these non-profit organizations for the last 2 or 3 years. You know, we've been talking, discussing, back and forth. She is the pillar for us. She has driven, but of course she has moved to New York now. But again, no, we want you, Umagaru, the team back again. And as Umagaru has rightly said, you know, session with you will be help because we are still a baby here. In Canada, like, you know, we just started, we want to grow, and we want to make sure like this meditation reaches to each and every person on the universe. That's our goal. Thank you. Thank you for the prayer.
సంకల్ప మెడిటేషన్ నడుస్తుంది అంటే
Q&A with Amma. Thank you. Masters, one more thing. Last but not the least, we need your help because we have just started. For anything to organize the events like this, we need some.
చెయ్యగనిపించింది మరి అది ముందు తిప్పు
Please settle down. Thank you. Q&A with Amma. Request Amma for a all of us. Come to take a picture with Amma. Group photo. Group photo. Everyone, that's the spirit. Thank you. Yeah, we will arrange everything, but please come back to your seats first. So we can gather in one place and we can have a picture with Amma. Group photo, please. At the back corner there, please, can you come? All come back to the seats, please. Thank you.
ఒకటి మా ఫోన్ కూడా ఇస్తే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే అయితే తీయండి మేడం కొట్టేటప్పుడు
Now taking group photo, finally go towards the dial. I request everyone to be present for the group
You have a group photo now. No, I said everybody, please come back. I don't mind it any time from this. Group photo. Group photo.
ரெண்டு மதம் மெசேஜ் கிடைக்கும்
Appa, కొంచెం move wider, please. Wider, please. Go back. Back. No. ఇది చాలా క్లోజ్ అయిపోయింది. కొంచెం వైడ్ అవ్వండి, వెనక్కి వెళ్ళండి.
Go back.
Back.
Walk back. Go back.
కొంచెం ఇటు ఎక్కువ మంది ఉన్నారు, ఇటు రండి కొంచెం మంది. జెంటిల్మెన్ ప్లీజ్ కమ్ ఓవర్ దిస్ సైడ్.
The back.
ఇటు రండి. Please, a few more men, please come here.
I think this one out of the way.
Yeah.
Picture. Take it back. Yeah, just going there. How I did, like how it used to. Watch out.
You want me to take the picture?
No. I'm just moving this out of the way. Otherwise, that's it. 1 second. This is live Zoom, so
It's okay.
have to be-
Live Zoom.
I think we can.
Want to go?
Don't wait for anyone, please.
One.
Camera guy is down, it seems. Okay, then I'll take. No worries.
I will take the picture.
So we can get like that. On the left, on the right.
Yeah. Hey.
For a shot can come in the front. Go. Go back. Okay.
I said was like free, everything is free. Come, nobody charging you. Come.
हाथ नीचे.
Damadar garu.
I don't know how you manage. So take one by one. Look straight.
First ticket student.
The back. Come in the middle. Orange. Take it short video as well.
Danya.
Check. Santosh, no,
AI ki చేపించేద్దాం.
White one. Wait. Louder. It's okay. I'll because I'm trying to. Okay, so that's. Ah, yeah, she has to be here. I hope he's not upstairs.
Thank you. Radha, please settle down.
That was key to either doing I just.
That magic just for magic just for just for. But the time to get out, I solve it.
Sisters, now, please settle down. We're going to start. The Q&A will come up, please.
Yeah.
ఒక డిజైన్ తీసుకొని రాదని డిజైన్ అనేది స్లైడ్ తీసుకుంటే మన డిజైన్ ఎందుకోసం ఎంపీగా ఉంటే పిల్లలు అది వాయిస్ మై ఎంతసేపు వైట్ లైట్
అది చూడు మంచి తీసినప్పుడు ఇటు చూస్తుంది
very happy.
We would like to invite Priyanka Ji and also Radha, my beautiful wife here, to come back and facilitate Amma.
కొంచెం పైన పెట్టుకోండి దెన్ కటింగ్ వాటర్
something to so I just did something
Nice to know. Thank you for telling us the memories of the international emotion. The words, I will be silent. Almost the title guidance and peaceful experience missionaries don't show that it's found no trailer. We truly appreciate Thank you so much for making a point of doing the body. I almost thank you. This is small token of appreciation from us. This is nice and warm. Actually, they should have felicitated right at
Thank you, Amma, and thank you, Renpaji and Radha. I would like to invite, we have masters here eagerly waiting for the Q&A. Before that, I'm not taking much time, but before that, I would like to invite Damodarji for the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajendra. Yes, thank you all the masters. Actually, I start saying my gratitude from all our the poor people who started from scratch level. So we are almost reaching to destination, but all of a sudden, 4 or 5 days back, so we knew that Amma has some health issues. Then again, we are in thinking, so what is going to happen? But finally, with Amma grace, so our energies increase at tremendous level last 3 days, so that and we could make it success with grace, with gratitude, and with energies of our Saroja. Thank you, Amma. Thank you so much. So without your presence, so all our masters' efforts may be very, very less than. So our day is success. You made it more meaningful to us. Thank you so much, Amma. So other things. So all our 4 members, let us please come over to here. I want to tell more gratitudes in presence of you. Please, 4 members. Wait. Mukeshji. So if you are not coming, I have to call name by name. Rajendraji, Umagaru. Umagar ikkade unnaru. నాకు తెలుసు. Gauravji. Amar. Sheshagiri. Dasarathi, you will come. Maybe 10 times. And he said, oh, I am coming. Like that. Always. Please, Dasarath. You are here. Okay. So all other main when is our main master? Some you get from the Sudarsini Master. Sudarsini Master. At least your presence in anyways in meetings, you are doing everything background. Please. Sudarsini. Ma, few words about our master. He is doing everything from scratch level. That's why even call it after some time. So you can say. Okay, almost. So then, where is one of the master?
But my friend doesn't sing a song for that other people. Otherwise, we always sing for him.
So, without our volunteer support, so it is not going to happen. So now I request all the main volunteers, please come over here. So if you are not coming again, I have to call volunteers name by name. Like Seta Master, please come over like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, all like this, lanyards are like this. Okay, please come over here.
This time is very precious. If we make it concise, we can have Amma talk to us again. Maybe if she wants. Please, come on, fast.
Santosh, you delay, you have to sing. Besides, that's not there. No, you Malini Master.
Yes, yeah, better, yeah, some people, yeah, some important, right.
Srinivas Master, Lalita Master. Lalita Srinivas Master. We need your support. Please.
You take this one.
So fast.
And a special, very special thanks to Umagaru, because when we are in what we do, how to when once part we came, we got it, and immediately that spark Umagaru accepted and accompanied with Amma. So it will be so great. Thank you so much. That given the explanation. Thank you so much, Margaret. Always when we are in trouble, we request you.
Okay, just focus on the word. One more time. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Good like. One.
Also, so all the participants, all the time you spent here, all the way you came over from long way, maybe it depends on. So all the masters, thank you so much from all our thank you so much. We are going to conduct these kind of sessions, many more in future. So for that, just we request your support, your presence. Thank you so much.
This these leaders, Rajendra Garu, Damodar Garu, Gaurav-ji, what I'm saying is, when Amma was not there, 3-4 days ago, they had to make a comment whether Amma can come over here or they are going to promise. She was not there at that time, but they unwavering dedication. I was seeing them. They all thought, Amma, if she cannot make it also, we are going to have this. But the universe will bless us 99.99%. The universe will make sure that Amma is here. So with unwavering commitment, they went ahead and dedicated. You know that that's the tipping point of today's session. So I really appreciate all the masters who were involved in making the decision and making it possible for us to come here. Big round of applause for all these guys.
Now we'll open up the floor for Q&A. Anybody can raise a hand, please, for Amma. Q&A. Now one question from everybody then.
I can hand over the mic to someone.
Answers Q&A, please. Anybody has any questions? Okay, thank you.
One photo if you want.
Yeah, let's get the question. Let's बेटा तेरा प्यार बुला तो करेक्ट तो आता है ना थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग इंटेंशन डालना स्पोर्ट्स बता देंगे ऊपर वाले दिन उसको आप लोग भी सुनते हैं So I'm getting the practical define. I can tell you for nobody listens to me, but they will listen to me. So strong intention can be out. Yeah, but my
Master, any questions?
There are people who would like to ask questions. Yeah. Sarojana, you had mentioned acceptance, and acceptance is the most important thing for anyone or get rid of misery. What does it mean that you don't stand up for any change? At least somebody asked that question. If you didn't ask the question, I would have felt so incomplete. Because if you are listening, then definitely this question has to come. If not from the World Up group, at least the youngsters ask this question, for sure. Very, very good. Let's talk about it. Huh? Okay, the question was, why don't you come forward, man? Yes, he was splattered across as he thinks. Yeah. Maybe the next so the question is, am I talking about acceptance as that being that if we have a situation
We cannot stand up to it. Did I repeat the question correctly? This question was corrected. Can't stand up to it. So I'm going to, sir, don't take the mic out because it's going to be, I'm going to ask her another question straight with it. Now, what do you mean by standing up, Amma? Now, she said, should it be stand up to it? What is your definition of standing up so that I can, with more clarity, I can answer?
So, for example, if there's a situation where something is happening that you don't like, okay, should you just accept it that this is what it is? Or should you try and improve it? Or should you try and change it?
No, this is a complete question. I don't have to repeat it. It's a very good question. And this is a very practical question, right? So much is happening around us. Now, I start really going a bit. Something's happening in front of you. When would you want to change it or modify it like the madam asked? When will you do that? If you don't like it. Who said that? Correct. So when you are not liking what is happening in front of you, then only the light bulb goes, change it, man, I don't like it. Why? Because heart is not feeling good. Now I'm telling the whole phenomena. So I don't even have to answer the question. You guys will become expert, answer yourself. So where is the urge coming to change? Because heart is saying, I'm not okay with what is happening. The moment heart says, I'm not okay, what will the mind do?
Look for a change.
Try to protect the heart. So we start planning, scheming. Come on, give me plan number 1. How do I change? How do I change? How do I change? Plan number 2, plan number 3. Whether it works or not, we can't mind won't give guarantee. But mind will constantly start thinking because the signal is coming from heart that it's not good, it's not good. But in the mind gave a signal, so nice. Then what will mind do?
Accept it.
Mind won't do anything. There is nothing to accept, huh? Because everything is happy signal, no? Happy, and all the time, 24/7, got the buzzing love signal going, la. Mind not doing anything, right? I'm telling you both how life happens. So the mind only comes into action when signal comes from the heart that whatever is happening in front of you is not okay, right? Now, I purposely want to go this much back so that you understand how situations develop. Why something in the front is not okay? I'll tell you that. Something in the front is not okay. Sometimes they even not even started. Already heart will start giving signals. Why? Because 10 years back, something like that happened. And it did not go well for me. So immediately our condition wiring in the brain is so strong, it starts and it's no, this is not going well, stop it. Many times it happens. Just the incident has started, we don't even give the other person a chance to complete. We already know this bugger is not going in the right direction. You are going to be hurt, stop it, and mind will say, immediately answer will come and we will say, I don't like what you're saying. Other person has not even started. Why? Because past experience. I'm telling you where the behavior pattern is coming. Because we have to dig deep for everything, for every answer we got. We cannot scratch on the surface. There is so much history behind it. So this is all about past experiences. When same experience happens again and again, what is it called? Conditioning pattern. So how does conditioning happens? When one experience repeats 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, then the neurons are built. That means the electric connections are already made in the mind. Then mind doesn't think. Once connections are made, body comes into auto mode and jump on the other person, tear him into pieces, fight or survival technique. But then when samskaras are, this is called samskaras. How samskaras are made in life, this is how one bad experience, you could not handle it. For some reason, whatever reason we could not handle it. Second time, we don't give it a chance to try to stop it before. Third time, it becomes a habit. Fourth time, there is no thinking, body jumps in. Our whole life is completely a pattern of samskaras. We are not living from experiences from outside. We are living from the depth of our samskaras. We think that madam in red jacket is not good, so I don't want to be in this hall because red jacket people were never good to me. This is how our lives are. I may sound very extreme, but this is how life are. So what will happen? The moment you see anyone with red jacket, your mind jumps, springs into conclusion and the body starts reacting. I am not even giving madam a chance to show who she is. So there is no experience for me because I'm cutting the experience even before I am coming into contact. They're not living our life. When I will say I will live my life, then if someone comes into my life, I give them a chance to give the experience completely. Let the experience come through. Open up your heart. Yeah, it feels pain, let it pain. If it gives pleasure, let it pleasure. Let the experience go through. In Sanskrit, we call it Agama Payana. Let it go through. Once it goes through, so the soul has done it, the journey finished. But we are stopping in between. That stopping in between is unfinished business, unfinished energy which we store inside our subconscious. And that energy is like a snake, it wants to come up because it is unfinished. Every time you see a person with that jacket, that energy will try to come out because it has to be released. We don't let it release. For that, madam's question, I'm going into very depth because you get this knowledge also. Now, coming back to stating your question, you want to change that because you are not liking what is in front of that. Ask your heart, why am I not liking? Instead of thinking, should I stand up to it or not? First ask the question, what part of it you not liking? Many times we don't think. It's just the feeling we are going by. It's just the conditioning we are going by. It's just the truth that this world is telling us, our parents telling us that short people are always mean. So we are just made it your mind. See a short person, you have to be mean. This may sound very black and white, but half of the samskaras are like this only. Very difficult getting samskaras because that's what I am doing and my team is doing. There are millions of people who are practicing every minute to let go samskaras. Very, very difficult. They are stored energies. So, before you ask this question, should I not stand up and change that? You ask the question, why am I feeling to change that? Why that experience has to be changed? Why I'm not able to take it the way it is? Always ask that question before you try to change it, right? And if the answer is still gives you that it's a samskara that's coming from you don't have a reason, then face it without changing. Because if something telling you from inside, you never gave a thought to it. This is how your conditioning system is. If that works, then don't try to change the situation. Try to change your samskaras. How to change samskaras? That's another topic. But this question everyone has to ask. Because if you're saying I cannot accept, why can't I stand up? Then ask why you cannot accept. Where is the resistance coming from? Resistance is the word. Where is it coming from? Why are you not able to handle the situation? And you will get the answer. Is it coming from inside or outside? You have gone through that phase. You're done. Now you are very sure. You're saying, I've done all my check. I still want to change. Okay. Now let me come to the situation. Every human being as what? Free? Human being is the only species which is very lucky. We are free will. We can do anything we want, right? At this moment, I can walk out of this room. I don't care what Rajendra and these things. That is up to them, their free will. But my free will, I can do it. Or I can hang in there. If I want. Nobody can stop. We say, oh, but I'm tired. I'm needing it for somebody. Not us. We have the free will at any point of time as a human being to make our own choices. And we are doing that every minute in our life, though we are not aware of it, right? We're exercising our free will all the time. Now, as a human being, you have the free will. So you want to change the situation or modify the situation, then this is what the choices are. Something is happening in front of you which you don't like. Then the first option you have is you can remove yourself from the situation. That means run away. You don't have to stand there, go into that, that's the easier part, running. Sometimes it's possible. You can isolate. Most of the time it's not. It's something happening in your family where we do learning. That is why family experiences are the biggest learning experience. Outside you can cut off friends, you can break. When it is happening in the family, realize it is for your learning. Because there's no way you are not of family, isn't it? Something big learning is done. So when it is happening in the family, where do you learn the family? Or at what we say, boss, I'm learning other than one way. Option number 2. Can't run away. That means we call it a spirituality. Separate from the situation. So you cannot separate yourself from the situation. Then second one is, you want to change it? Right. Okay. You try as much as you can. Nobody is stopping you. No free will now. Completely try. 9 out of 10 times, it doesn't work. 1 out of 10 times, it never. You don't know. If you think it has worked and you have changed it, well, then you got what you wanted, right? If you also, I'll come back to the second option again. If you manage to change it, very good, wonderful, I've done it. I didn't accept it. I just changed it. But 9 out of 10 times. The moment you start looking life closely, they never get rid of the situation. Get rid of one, a similar situation will always stand very often. You try to get rid of that again, another, again, another. And then one day you sit there pulling your hair, and then you come up with the lifestyle. Why always this kind of not in the why I only get this kind of people? What wrong I have done? I have done so good to everybody. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? The moment you are talking the language of why me, victimization mode started. Nobody's a victim. Number 1, never say why me, I don't me. You are falling in your own trap. Nobody is papam, nobody is bechara, nobody is victim. We are all very well aware of where we are, what we are doing. So no. Then, it's no choice. Na? Whatever happens, you have to do. Okay. Now, acceptance does not mean, now I'm teaching acceptance to you in different forms. So I gave you 3 options. You understood all the 3 now? Move away from the situation. If you can't move away, try to modify. If you can't modify, what will you do? Any other choice? Any 4th choice? If you have, tell me. So the 3rd option is take it or leave it, man. There is not much of a choice. Yes, Amma. And always I tell people, Amma, you can hear? Yeah. Always I tell people this story. It's a very good story. Please remember always, because you will forget all this nonsense I'm talking, but stories you will never forget. That's why I like to finish with stories and answers with stories. There was this deer, pregnant deer, and one day it was in the jungle, and very pregnant. It was about to deliver a baby, and there was this hunter who came hunting in the jungle, and he found this deer. Oh my God, what a beautiful deer! I think. And at the same time, a lion came from the other side, and he also saw the deer. And saying, wow, this is a perfect prey for me, can't even run. So now the deer looked at both the sides, lion on one side, hunter on the other side. Normally, he has good capacity to jump and run, he could have maybe. But her condition is not the condition that she can run, she's about to anywhere. So let's apply that situation here. So can she move away from the situation? Maybe not. Can she change the situation? Fully pregnant deer, what will she do at this stage? What capacity as a deer she has to change? Then she only thought, I will accept this the way it is, and whatever happens, happens. Just at that time, there was a big thunder and big lightning. And because of the lightning and the thunder, the hunter who had completely targeted the deer, he left the arrow, and because of the sound got so staggered that arrow straight away went and hit the lion. And the deer, who could not do anything, acceptance, was there sitting ready for any outcome. The deer did not say only this outcome is possible, somebody will come and protect me. No, it said whatever it is. There is nothing much we can do. That is life. 9 out of 10 times, we are always in the position of the deer. If you're not in the position of the deer, then we don't have to discuss, right? We can change the word. But 9 out of 10 times with our children, with our grandchildren, with our spouses, with our bosses, we are in the deer position. What do we do? Break our head, get stressed, give up our job, have a divorce, what will we do? And we know none of these are options. And what happens? So, anxiety, depression. So, why is acceptance important? Acceptance doesn't mean don't do anything. That's not what acceptance is. People misunderstand acceptance. People think acceptance is a lazy man's dictionary. No. Always remember you're a human being with complete free will. You can do whatever you want. So do. Akarma is not a choice. In Bhagavad Gita, karma and akarma, there are two things. Karma means do something. Akarma means I won't do it. Krishna never said akarma is a choice for a human being. You have come into karma bhumi. This is an action word. Karma bhumi, you have to do something. You get bored. Just now there was a master who was here. She went away. She said, Amma, 40 years in the corporate world. I'm semi-retired. But I can't sit for 2 minutes. Always have to keep doing something. That is how typically human takes her. She doesn't have need for money, but her body is so conditioned that if she sits for 30 seconds, guilty. So we are driving ourselves for mad without reason. When she was crying, she said, Amma, today I heard your lesson. I'll go home and try to sit here at least for 1 minute doing it. And she said, no, people will laugh at me, but this is my problem. I can't sit. So what I'm saying is, human being means do something. Even if somebody said, don't do something, very rarely do sit up. And also, Bhagavad Gita is not about religion, it's about way of life. And it's very clear in Bhagavad Gita, akarma is not an option for human being. So, I won't do anything, I don't want to do anything, don't do anything. To go to that level that I won't do anything is very, very difficult. People think akarma is very easy. Akarma is not easy. Because human being wants to do something, whether it's good or bad or stupid, we want to do something. You know, Telugu, in Telugu we say we want to put our finger in that hole and do something. That is human being. If I ask something, whether your house is on fire, whether you will do something or not, you will try to sit there and say, okay, so difficult. Karma is very difficult. So Krishna knows that. That's why he said, no option, man, keep doing something. So do something, nobody is stopping you. Keep doing karma if you don't like. But don't expect for your consequences. You know the problem with human beings? We do, but we want the outcome to be in certain fashion only. Don't do that. So acceptance means do whatever you want. Okay. Don't expect the consequence in a certain fashion. Be completely prepared that because I can't sit this without putting finger in the hole, I am just fiddling away. Whatever outcome, I will accept. That is surrender. Not doing anything is not surrender. Everyone asks me, Amma, what is this? You always say surrender. That means we don't have to do anything. I said for you to reach that level, not to do anything, is highest state of spirituality, very difficult. So you, even if I say don't do, you will anyway do something. But then, do because you want to do. But don't expect the outcome. At that point of time, if the outcome is worse than what it was before, accept. We have no choice but to accept. Whether you accept the situation or the outcome, it is still accepted. I hope I answered the answer to questions. Thank you.
As I was listening to this answer, of course, it reminded me of the concept of manifestation. And it is such a buzzword these days. I keep hearing how to manifest, affirmations, vision board, and whatnot. Can you please share your perspective on this?
Where is that other beautiful girl who had the same question? Just I had been talking to each other.
Sitting next to each other, maybe some vibration, but that's
Both are synchronized.
People are, make sure they don't come to sessions. Otherwise, people like me have to close my sessions and go away. This is an amazing question. As I said, that Prana, what's your name? Shweta. And yours?
Priya.
Priya. Shweta and Priya, deadly questions. I really love when youngsters come and ask me this question because I want people to think. I want people to ask, otherwise, how we will grow and never be shy about, oh, some great master do like this. If I say something, then what will people think? You know, because they are spiritual great masters. Who am I? Nobody is great master. Everyone is looking in the dark. Nobody has a clue, including me. So nobody will feel bad, right? Like half of the problem is we don't open up our mouth because we think I'm so new in this path, only 2 months. She's 20 years. 20 or 2, all say mama, all say nothing matters. I'm telling that beforehand. Why I'm doing this disclaimer right beforehand of this question is now this might upset a lot of you people if you have already made up your mind. This is my talk. And out there, madam, insults my partner is not yet insulting that. It's not my intention at all. I respect everybody who's trying to service on this humanity way to uplift the human race in whatever way they are. But if there is a confusion, and if I feel it's not close to the truth, I will open my mouth. And the whole world knows about me. I mean, people may be new to me, but Saroja madam means black and white. There is no fumbling around. And people who come to me only come for truth. And if I don't give the truth, then I have not done my soul plan. So I'm going to tell the truth, right? So much disclaimer is required because the question is so loaded. Now, what they are asking, so much manifestation, stories are going on, people are saying, manifest anything you want. I also have so many classes available. If you go back, thank you so much. If you go back and see my videos in PMC, I have taken classes on law of attraction. You can find Saroja Gudapalli, law of attraction, maybe like full. I'm sitting there lecturing for 3 hours. So I also did that. But nothing wrong. I don't have any regrets that I did that. Because today you're walking now. Did you ever regret that you crawled at one time? No. Because till you crawl, you will not have energy to sit. And if you sit, you won't have confidence to stand. And if you stand, you can't walk. So these are all stepping stones to where you are today, right? And this how spirituality is also. Everyone should try everything. Everything. When I got into this path of self-realization, 2002, my son was very little. And oh my God, you know, every day we used to read a book together. And we were a big fan of Losang Rampa. So I used to read You Forever. Every night, bedtime stories, You Forever, one chapter. And Mama, enough, you go, I have to experiment. So he was like 7 or 8. He used to quickly finish that chapter. Go. Why? Mama, I have to practice. And then he was seriously doing, you know, how to read everything. He's 7 years old. And one night he's after and trying to levitate because Losang Rampa is teaching there now how to levitate. And the next day he would pick a lot of stones from the garden. I think it is racing. He said, yeah, much racing. He used to do non-stop experiments. I never discouraged him. I also don't know what will I discourage or and why should I discourage? If he raises stones in the air, I will say, wow, very great master plan. Why am I saying that? We are all like that on the path of spirituality. I quoted my son because we can understand more. I was also like that in 2002 when I started. I was also baby, just waiting. When will I float in the air? When will I do my astral travel? Because that is what attraction is. Who wants self-realization? I didn't come to spirituality for self-realization. I don't know why I came to self-realization. We talk about it another day. But when you start reading all these books, what? You can do all this. Third eye opening. You used to see third eye in the skin there. All these questions. Then I read outside about this game was there, but it's the questions happen at one. But unless you read and find out how did you know. So third eye book, I don't know how many times I read. Because there as well suggest you open up the third eye. I'm thinking I'm so unfortunate that we were not born in Tibet. But today I'm glad that China is fully taken over world to be independent. So what I'm saying is very exciting. Very exciting. In forever 22 chapters are 22 masterpieces. It's like you become a child, you want to experiment everything. And Losang Rampa, writes it like anybody can do it. He said, I can do it, you can do it, man. He sounds it so simple. You fall into the trap. And the whole day, all you're trying to do is lift yourself from the bed. But that's okay. I also did all that. What I'm saying is nothing wrong with the trying. But then don't call it spirituality. Huh? You're trying to find what are your boundaries. Because when they're in this body, getting up is like against the gravity is very, I mean, do not understand, come to my age, even getting up when in a fever is not easy. Let alone flying in the air, I'm not even able to get out of the chair. So, and somebody comes and says, you are divine, you can fly. Really? I don't feel like that. Oh no, start practicing, man. You should practice. Because you should understand that this body is not a limitation if we don't want it to be. They are like lesson number 1, 2, 3. Primary school, you start. Learn ABCD, man. No, it's easy. You can do it. Come on, come on. And then after that, times table 2, 4, 6. Suddenly one day you know till 25. And after that, you want it, that's different thing. But so why do you do this? You know there is calculator, but you're still doing it. Because you want to question. And I really remember like that. These extrasensory powers, we all have. And they are not difficult because after Haridwar, Rishikesh, everyone is practicing this only. That's why they are running away. No time to do this. Nobody lets you do. There they join an ashram. They try happily. Nobody puts a dime then. You can dedicate all your things. They're all practicing. For them, lifting stone in the air, bringing vibhutis, they're not big thing. But for us, it's a big thing. Because we don't get that time and that much of guidance. It's no proper guidance. So, why I'm telling this big story, that's the reason behind it. Nothing wrong. We all should test what is our capability because we have forgotten. We all feel like we are so helpless, stupid. Someone says you're divine. Where divine? Which street? I can't find my divinity outside or inside. We are searching for it. When we are in that state, that dark state, it's very important for us to start rekindling our abilities. In the same way, the things you mentioned, practicing affirmations, manifestation, law of attraction, they're all very steps to make you aware that so much capacity you have. Telepathy, just thinking about her, she does. I know this was going to work. We don't talk much. We give ourselves finally. And that smile only, our people understand. And then other people think they're crazy, that's a different thing. But these are the practices we want to do to see how our mind can raise beyond what we know it can do. Nothing wrong, Amma. If you want to bring change or a manifestation to affirmation, go ahead and do it. Like I did visualization, meditation. Visualization, we call Jagan Mata, Bhavana, Devi. Bhavana means what? Visualization. So, if Devi can visualize, you are no less than the Devi. We got the same material, same fabric. You can also do it. That is why Lalita Sahasranama says all those things to tell you that that is the capability of a human being. We will do Lalita Sahasra and put it aside and say, Buddha, thank you for knowing you're so great, but I'm useless. So we never want to even acknowledge that we are part of that. To acknowledge that we are no less or equal or equally to a divine being, we should practice everything. Affirmation, law of manifestation. They are only stepping stones. Once you realize who you are, and that's it, I'll come back. But once you have realized, yes, you can do it, then what else you are trying to prove? Am I divine or not? How many examples you want? Okay, group 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ravana had 20. He counted 20 and he had 20 siddhis. These are called siddhis. So Ravana did very much practice. He used to go Kailasha and do one leg tapasya. And he got a lot of siddhis. It was discipline. It's all about discipline. The more discipline your practice is, the more siddhis you get. And if Ravana can get it, we are no less than Ravana. He got 20 more heads. He can also get that. So what I'm saying is, get whatever you want, but don't call it spirituality. I just told that my friend just now. They have as many qualities you want, divine qualities. Keep on collecting. I can do this, I can do that, I can do, there are so many terminologies I forgot. I used to remember all that. and be happy. And there are people who want to even show that in front of people to show how great it is. But people like us thinking, oh, Bhagwan, 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 just because you will not see Bhagwan. If you put that much time, you could also do it. I'm not criticizing anyone here. All I'm saying is anyone can do it. Discipline, practice required. So I'm not saying it is wrong. You are only doing to understand your capability that you are divine, you can do it. You can do more than that. That is only recognizing your capabilities. That's not spirituality. Should you do it? Shouldn't you do it? Personal choice. I am so much in doubt that I want to practice. Yes, please do. But just because you are able to do it, don't become Ravana. I particularly want to mention getting siddhis is not spirituality. Getting siddhis is just making yourself know that you are divine, you can do things. But that is not spirituality. Spirituality is again back to statement 1 that I started. It is about accepting life the way it is. If you can't accept the life, then how many things are you going to change? What are you going? Are you going to change the entire world? Rocket tried to do it. Ravana wanted everyone in his. So what does that mean? When you keep on changing, you're working against the nature. I want to manifest. I want to change. I want to do. Keep doing. How much of nature you want to change? But I'm not doing nature. I'm doing people. Everything is nature except outside you. Everything is nature. This is all nature for me. All outside physicality is nature. So you're not happy with nature. How many things will you change? Practice, yes, do practice to make yourself good, that I can do it. But that is not spirituality. True spirituality is when you grow enough to understand that everything is perfect the way it is. Perfect. Everything is just the way it is meant to be. There is nothing to change. So what am I here for, madam? Just relax, man. Put hand like that. Take a nice chilled beer if you like. I don't drink beer, unfortunately. I drink tea and coffee. Have a nice tea. Arey, acha cinema lagao yaar, aaram se. Enjoy life. That's what you came for. Oh, are we allowed to watch TV? So some madam said, madam, I stopped TV, madam. He said, why? Why you stop TV? You missed such a big film. Said, what? I thought you said, I didn't say to stop TV. Why? This technology is advancing before us only. Enjoy, man. So what then? What am I supposed to do? She got confused. She just went out. I said, I thought you didn't ask this question in front of others. What with people like me? Without TV, we are gone. So I said, anything. As long as it doesn't interfere with any other device. Do anything that makes. Also, I can do anything that makes me happy. You can do anything that makes you happy and does not harm anyone else. That is the two criteria you have to take for anything you are doing. Your action should not bring harm. If you are watching TV, it's bringing harm to your spouse. Then you buy two TVs, that's a different thing. But otherwise, that's how we get what else can we do? We are doing like that in our house at other age. But what I'm saying is, this question comes again and again, and then they quote this. They say, Madam, so master is teaching the art of manifestation. Thank you. Thank you to you and thank you to the master. This is not against any master. I told my disclaimer is right in the beginning. Because they want everyone to try. Why Ravana also tried now? Nothing wrong in trying. But for what? You should ask the question, why do I have to change? If I take you back one more step, you'll fall off your chair. Do you know what? If you read Untold Story of Sita, anytime, no, read. Every moment, which was on a Bhutan, every moment is according to the timing of stars. When the stars and the planets align like this will happen. So, because of our watch, this planet works. It works because of the stars and precision. When we wrote our divine plan, he exactly mentioned when the stars are in this position, this will happen. The main events are like that. And we have chosen these moments to come into these moments for the experience we want. And after coming into this moment, you want to change the moment? Are we stupid? We waited for 100 years for this moment to be here so that we can be in this moment, experience it, and I come here, madam, do I have to accept? Can I stand up and change? Change it. For what? You asked for this moment. Are you realizing? And now you want to change it. You are too painful. Are you painful? Why is it painful? Because your heart is not understanding the soul man. Why are we different to a normal man? Because in a common man, nobody gives this knowledge. We are so fortunate that we are in a time of transition. At last, madam was copying my words in that video. Yuga Marpidi. I always tell people, we are so fortunate that we are in the time of Yuga Marpidi. Era transition, Yuga transition. You know how fortunate souls take birth at this time? Fortunate, we stood in queues to be here today. Mature souls are standing in queue. How do you know, madam? I saw in my vision. I know. And I'm saying, what the hell am I doing with my life? These Vruthatmas, they're about to finish their soul journey. They're waiting to come down. No space. No space, please. Right? Womb has to be available. Where will they get that kind of a womb, the Vruthatmas? They need very high energy field. You people don't understand the drama that is going on behind this visible field of these five sensory organs. We are so fortunate, masters. We are here at this time of transition when Earth is vibrating at a higher frequency. We are ascending. Make use of this ascension. Very few people get this opportunity. We are not here. Change things. We chose this moment. We wanted to be here at this moment. We wanted here when somebody was scolding us to death. Why? Learn how to be humble. If she wants scold, how you will learn to be humble? How? You think she wants to scold you? You write an agreement with her. You will have to come down with me and you will have to take this position of villain. You think they enjoy? But they do it out of love. Everything that happens on this realm is out of love. But when we take birth, love is gone down the drain. Maya, we don't understand. Everything we do for each other is out of that love. It's not that love that we know. It's the love which is based on the ultimate purpose of this whole creation. Masters, the day we start understanding the nature of the love, each one of us will start questioning every minute of it. Our lives are beautiful. We only need to understand. We need to understand. We are so fortunate that we are hearing these words. We have this Sangha to talk about it. And that is why this urge to come and tell people. Wake up, masters. We're so fortunate. Ask questions, learn more. Not like I know everything. I had the thirst, I found out. I don't want people to go through all that books and college I did. I want to keep whatever I have learned before I pass away from this realm. That is the purpose I have come here for. That is my purpose. Having known my soul plan, how can I turn my face away? So I'm not worried that, oh, what will they think? Truth is truth, masters. So answering your both questions, nothing wrong, experiment. They don't call it spiritual. Did I answer the question? Emma? Come here, I can't see you. Yeah, I think it was on the face. Yeah, it's all right. That's more important, so we need to that out. There was a bit of because that's my survival for next 5 days. Lot of talking needs to happen. Yeah, but I'm not ready to get it's not going to be an edit. Yeah, go ahead. We spoke about the vaccines.
If I identify some of my patterns, how do I work on it? Like I have identified some of my patterns and I try meditation or journaling. But what is your psychology? How do I work on it?
How many of you follow my YouTube channel? How many of you have watched the program last 2 years I did for 2 years non-stop called Sakshi? How many of you have followed the program Sakshi Telugu I did 2 years? Stand at once. అన్ని చూసారా మీరు సాక్షి అన్ని చూసారు ఓకే నేను ఫిబ్రవరి ఫినిష్ చేసే దాకా చూసారా ఓకే మీ పేరమ్మా So really give her a round of applause. I wanted. I'm about to answer the question. Thank you, Jansi madam. Madam, make English aardham. The reason I asked who watched this program 2 years back in February, I had just finished Opposites of Joy Wisdom sharing in Telugu and Hindi, and I thought that it for 3 years, by the way, and I thought, my God, I need a break. So I'm going to take a break. And I said to my platform and my group people, I'm not doing any more wisdom sharing because the problem is my wisdom sharings don't go for half an hour. They go for, I talk for 4 hours, then people ask questions that go for another 3 hours, a 7-hour session. Why means we're all crazy people, what can we say? That's why. But after doing all that, I thought, everything I've done, what else is there to do? Just when I was thinking that, I had a vision and I was asked particularly to do this program called Sakshi. Sakshi means witness mode. So the reason I asked you, because that question that she asked is an essence of my 2 years worth of episodes, which is called Sakshi. Now there is a request from Hindi and English to do that, but I'm dreading 2 years. So I'm putting it off anyway, but I will be starting Sakshi in Hindi very soon. It started 2 years back in February and I just finished it before my son's wedding because I was worried that once I get into the wedding, I will not be. So I finished 2 years worth of Sakshi episodes. And once the wisdom started flowing, masters, there was a transformational step change on this path. Millions of people changed their lives. Millions. Not one, not two, every day. After I finished Sakshi, everybody took a big sigh and said, come on, what are we going to do with all this knowledge? How do we apply it? Because it is not a story, master. It's not a Ramayana. It's not a Mahabharata. We all talk about witness mode, right? Sakshi Tattva, we know that word very well. But what does it actually mean to live in Sakshi Tattva? I talked for 2 years. And once that finished, masters immediately jumped. They said, no, we have to do sadhana. Sadhana means practice. This knowledge cannot go from 1 year out and come. Amma, you did your job, we have to do our job. So what they did? from March, every week they take one episode. Everyone listens to that the whole week. And every Tuesday they sit together and they discuss. And they discuss not about the knowledge, they discuss how they are practicing that. And while practicing, what are the hardships they are facing? Because definitely it is challenging. It is the ultimate. There is nothing more than that. If you can live your life in Sakshi Tattva, which every spiritual master has asked us to, be a witness to life, be a witness to life. One sentence is not easy to assimilate all that. We went so much into depth. Today, honestly, I had bought slides to go into that. But this group, so much thirst for knowledge that I may have to come back again one day and we will do it, but it never happened. Divine Masters, they thought it, time had not come, so it did not happen. But I had all my presentation ready. I wanted to put it forward and explain to people that 2 years worth of knowledge. I thought if I could do it even in a few hours, but I'm sorry, it didn't happen. Now they are all practicing. Every week, they have reached up to 9th or 10th episode. Every week they take an episode and then they discuss, they practice it. And it's not easy, masters. Not easy to practice. And I want them to practice and come back and let's discuss what are the hardships. Why it is difficult? If it is difficult, why did the master say Sakshi Tattva is the way to live? Now, I'm telling you this because if it's in Telugu, then go to my YouTube channel, which is Saroja's Self-Empowerment Workshops. If you just put Saroja's in YouTube channel, my channel will come. Go into the playlist and put Sakshi. Full episodes will come. Do not miss it. There is a wealth of knowledge there. Not because it's my YouTube channel or I spoke it. You will be surprised. You will have your head in. My God, is this what life is about? And what have we been doing with it? Please, 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 for sake of yourself, if you can understand Telugu, do it. And when I start doing it in Hindi, definitely Hindi people can also. And maybe when, if God permits, we will do English also. Why I'm saying this? Because today I will answer that question, but I won't be able to answer it with justice. I won't be. So there's a lot of unanswered questions. For that, go back to my channel and then watch Sakshi. Answers will come out. That one question has been dealt in like 7 or 8 episodes. Hasn't been easy. Probably it's a good idea for the team to put Saroja Madam's YouTube links in the WhatsApp group. They do not need to go and search. We provide the links for all the episodes that she has. So that would give them a playlist of it.
Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you.
So now I'll move forward. I try to do as much as I can, but it's not going to be easy in the time we have. It's an ocean of a subject. My question was, you talked about patterns and samskaras. I'm already thinking and identifying a lot of patterns. What do I do with them? First of all, a big round of applause, Amma, if you have already started taking that. Not easy. Recognizing your own samskaras are not easy. Because it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 20, it's not 30. They are in thousands. Every minute a new samskara is coming out, every minute. So even to understand that yes, this is a samskara, needs lot of training and lot of awareness. Awareness, I'm telling you. Spirituality may be acceptance, but spirituality only comes with awareness. If you are meaning like somebody's life, anything happen. You got to be aware of what is happening. The whole wars, World War II, one, everything because people don't understand their samskaras. Very important for human beings. So understand what takes you on, what takes you off. That is the main thing. You are running your life by what you like, what you don't like. Everyone has got a truth table. Truth table. What I like, what I don't like. So, what I like, if it happens, then it is nice green box. What I like, if it doesn't happen, orange box. What I don't like, if it happens, orange box. What I don't like, if it doesn't happen, then green box. Truth table, they have our own table. And we are expecting the whole world to run according to our truth table. Are you joking? There are 8.5 truth tables, 8.5 billion truth tables. How many truth tables are going to be satisfied? Nil chance. You stand nil chance. You are wasting your life on that. And because how many chances of your preferences falling in that green box? Even if one is falling, it's only to try. By mere chance. Don't expect that to even repeat once again. But no, our red star fall with green box. I wanted to share that with them. All has to be the things I don't like, do not happen. The things I like, and if it does not fall in the green box, my samskaras will come up. Say. No time. Yeah, no time. Yes. Come up. Immediate reaction gone.
Okay.
Number one, be aware. Every time your truth table does not fall into green, how's your reaction? See your reaction. We never expect that your green box will be ticked. We are stupid that each one of us has made a truth table for our mind, and we are expecting every second of that to happen. It won't happen. That's life. Why? Because you chose this moment. The patient did not choose you to come. You chose. So 16th of August, I'm going to be in Canada. You picked this moment. So don't complain. Right from the time you were always in the green box, but you can't see that. You can't see that. So you have developed these samskaras. So her question was actually easy. I went a little bit back. She's saying, having realized what do I do? Having diagnosis is always halfway pure. So at least you know where you are going wrong. You know your samskaras are ticking off. It is making you irritated. What to do? Samskaras are stored energies. They are stored energies. You did not let the energy pass and you have stored it inside like a spring. The moment you lift the weight, the spring will come up. You have to go through that pain. You don't have a choice. You stored the samskaras with pain and they will release with pain. Remember, right? If you have decided to release the samskara, the pain is only once. But if you keep want to live with that samskara, the pain will be repeated. We all are going through samskaras. If you realize it has, release it. It will release with pain. So how do you release it? I can't go into detail. Time won't permit. Separate yourself from samskara. What does separation mean? You literally have to enact. Samskaras have raised. Energy is coming up because you have recognized. You have to release the energy. Don't sit very close to it. Don't sit very close to it. You will not be able to take it. In this practice, I was doing this practice with one of the teenagers, and she said, Amma, I want to release one of my major samskaras. I want her. Nobody try to do your big samskaras. Start small. It is no joke. It is no joke. Samskaras, you can't even imagine how strong they are. Start with small ones. So whatever I'm telling you today, start with small. You try to do the bigger one, I'm telling you, you're doing yourself. Small, build up. Then big ones, release all of it. She wanted to release one of her big samskaras. I asked her, who's small one? Small one released, energy released. beauty. First time she said, Amma, I saw the beauty of anger. What rubbish? Anger has beauty? It has immense beauty, masters. The samskara releasing process itself shows you every emotion has beauty, which you are not able to see and you're suppressing. Because she had such a beautiful experience with one of the samskaras, she touched the second one immediately. She didn't last. She didn't die. She broke down. She never tried another samskara after that for a month or two. That's why today I'm saying, don't practice without going through my episodes. Don't practice because you won't know the detail. But the short answer is, give yourself space. How can you give yourself space? It is here, no? Visualize that you have picked out the samskara, put it in front. You have attended my inner child session. You know how I do inner child. You remember? We sit on the pillows and we make the inner child sit in front of us. Because you have done it, I can explain you better. Literally, pick out the samskara that you have realized. Just that one, not 2, 3. Put it in front of you, put a pillow or whatever. Take 5 steps back, big long steps. And you have to literally enact a mind. You release your samskara because it will come out with energy. And when that energy is releasing, you visualize to relax. You have to relax at the same time. Relax, release. Relax. What are you releasing? The stored energy of samskara. They are very strong. Don't underestimate them. That is how stupid we are. We have ruined our life by trusting inside. We have no idea how much we are losing them. Release the samskara, but give it time. Release, relax. Release, relax. As I'm speaking, whoever is there on the Zoom, I know millions are practicing there. They all must be smiling. But masters, this is the call of the day. I know I shouldn't be talking about these samskaras in such sessions, but the lady asked, so at least I have to give her an answer. But Amma, when you release it, do small things. Make sure you have given it enough physical distance, like inner child workshop, like we do. Enough. Relax. Release. When you're saying release, you're releasing the stored energy of the samskara. Let it go. Visualize in some form the energy is released. Visualization is everything in this world. Visualize the energy is releasing. Visualize energy. If the samskara comes again, do the same. Couple of times and it's gone. It won't again come back. It has to release a month. We did not give it chance to release, and it stopped releasing. You had an amazing question, but I'm so sorry I could not give you the detail because it's not appropriate. Like Hard question. Yes. So true. So that's how it is. Somebody asked the question and it's good for everybody.
I have one question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Attention to what you said.
Question.
So we have a soul plan, but still we have a free will. So in what situation we'll get to know that it's out of our soul plan and our free will is actually taking in place. For example, I wanted to visit a country. Maybe it's not in my soul plan, but it's a free will. So there could be some harm, which is not even in my soul plan, the lesson, whatever. So how do I recognize if it is not a soul plan or a free will?
Very good question. Very good question. What's your name?
Shrikant.
Very good question. Edgar Cayce. How many people know about Edgar Cayce? Dr. Edgar Cayce. Has anyone heard? Yeah, good. So glad. Yeah. And thank you. Very nice. Edgar Cayce is from US. And he was a psychiatrist, a doctor, neuroscientist, everything. But because his soul plan was self-realization in this life, as he was going through hypnotherapy and all that, came out from the patients, the things that he saw, not one, not two, not three, 563 cases, one after another. Took him, shook him, came out of his doctor business and became spiritual practitioner. He wrote such a beautiful article. It's actually a book about destiny and free will. Destiny is your soul plan. Free will is free will. And he tried to explain how does destiny and free will work in human. And so I will touch on that and I will answer your question. Because wherever we can gain knowledge, we should. And what Edgar Cayce said was, that is why I read books, masters. Books are the best friends of ours. Human beings, books, there are so many knowledge books. The more you read, you will get addicted to it. Good addiction. And they are like in Telugu we call Maya Prapancham, magic world. You wouldn't want to come out of it because this is a magic world. Once you get addicted to it, you don't want any outside company. You are, I can sit by myself for the whole day. People think I'm crazy. But when I talk, But when I'm with myself, I'm in bliss. Such a magic world. Why you want to step out, isn't it? Edgar Cayce said, somebody asked him, what free will? Well, what is free will? What is destiny? If everything is destiny, why should I exercise my free will? They asked this question. If everything is destiny and anyway it has to happen, then why this free will? Why may I just sit here and go, anyway it has to happen? He very nicely explained. See, something when we learn and it touches our heart, we never forget. It is like 25 years back and it is after. In cases no more, but so what he said was, suppose you are here in Toronto, right? And 2 days later, you're supposed to be in Vancouver, right? Because you have a meeting or a job interview or whatever it is. That is fixed. 10 o'clock, Tuesday is your meeting time, right? That is fixed. You are here. That is also fixed. Undeniable, right? So this point is a Tuesday, 10 a.m. is point B. They are both anchored. Now, from A to B, how you travel is your free will. Okay. So, our destiny, in other words, in spiritual language, we call it soul plan. We don't write everything in that. Like this morning, I said McDonald's or coffee, Starbucks, slow tea. We don't write all that. Yeah, it's nice to get to anything, but we write key learnings. What kind of learnings that help the soul to grow? What are the learnings that help soul to grow? Coffee and tea are good, but there are bigger things. I'm not saying coffee is small thing. Coffee is a very big thing. But what I'm trying to say is,
Sorry, thank you.
we all have body feelings, right? Somebody pinches, we have body feelings. Body feelings are very much limited to it. Then one level up, from body we raise to soul, right? Then we have soul feelings, which are individual soul feelings. And I said soul is at higher vibration. So those feelings also will be higher vibrations. Then from soul feelings, we come to universal soul feelings. These are the combination of souls going through the feelings. So what I'm trying to say is, soul is evolving to get all these experiences. What are the experiences? Starting from emotions while you're in this body. The only thing, feelings you can experience is emotions. For that, you have only one orchestra equipment, and that is heart. Body can't give you emotions. Heart. Your heart is the orchestra. If people have heard and remembered the session I just said, heart is the orchestra playing. Body is experiencing. If something that hits, body goes B minor. Ding. Heart is playing the music for every impact that your body takes. Are you understanding? If somebody gives chocolate, I put in the mouth, heart goes ding, very happy. I like it. So the orchestra is playing with the heart. For every experience that goes on in the body, the heart is matching with the emotion. You understand? An emotion. So body experiences are always matched with heart emotions. Okay. That is why we are here for. It's not possible to get all the emotion mastering in one life, it's not possible. Maybe there are souls who have done it in one life, but I'm talking about general people like us. Hence, we take many lives to master all this orchestra frequency. Many times we come from that for D minor, don't like D minor, keep on resisting. Go back and say, oh my God, I only take for D minor, but I kept resisting D minor. This time, again come back for D minor. How many times we are coming for D minor, but we don't like D minor, hate D minor. We go back and then remember that was the theme. This is exactly what it is. It's not a story I'm telling. So we come for emotions. So our soul plan is writing emotions. So for those emotions, you need to create a scene now. Physically, something needs to happen for that emotion to happen. So in your life plan, you will write, when I'm 10 years old, such and such things will happen. These are the souls that will come. And they will give me this experience. And at that time, I will take that experience to grow. That is how soul plans are written. So one experience could be in your 5, the other one 6, other one 20, 30, 40, it's all scattered. In between what you do is your choice. There are a lot of people, I don't want to do anything because unnecessary karma, nonsense. If I move here, people who are so much aware, they are so worried even talking, complete awareness, because we have no idea how much karma we have created. Initially, we come for experience, then we also collect this baggage of karma, unnecessary baggage we are taking and going. So, key points of learning are absorbed. In between, how you want to lead your life is your free will. But you won't know that. That is why we have to be very careful. You don't know its destiny, but even you have to keep applying, right? So always be aware. You don't know it is your soul plan or not, but you can't stop trying, right? So you don't know whether you should go to Rome or not. I don't know if it's in the soul plan. Should I go? You need to have some guidance. That is why I said listen to your heart. You have to make friendship with the heart. Mind has no clue about soul plan. Your heart is. Your heart is the pointer. You are getting more, closer, far. It is you. But it is an art. You have to develop. No, madam, I'm not able to develop. No problem. Nothing wrong. Use your free will. If you're not destined to go there, flight will get cancelled anyway. Why do you want it? But then don't curse. Don't curse the pilot, don't curse the weather bureau, don't curse something that you're making up reasons there is no weather problem. Don't. Because that was your soul plan. Universe will take care. Don't create karma. So yes, you're right. You don't know. Coming here, I don't know it's part of the soul plan. Yes, I do. I guarantee you. Why? Because I've learned the art of listening to my heart. My heart tells me. Even in the sick bed, whenever I remember about your session, I feel so much joy. That's enough for me. Anything that gives us joy. That's why people use the word passion. What is passion? You do that, you feel good. You run after it. You find out your passion. I ask everybody, fine. Amma, I have no passion. No problem. No problem. You can find it good. Others, no problem.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. I am aware of this concept. The thing is, the more deeper I go, the more wisdom I get. So now I got a very different approach. So I'll apply that. Yeah.
I also don't know much what I do. Well, I do my best. I now I'm so aware. Who much awareness comes along? Life is not easy. It's like walking on the first man. Because you have to make sure right thoughts are coming. Because those thoughts will convert into words very quickly.
Yeah.
You leave those. I was outside. One person not done unnecessary baggage, another quarter full. We are trying to reduce the baggage, we collect more than we accomplish. Very careful. We have to be very careful with our words, deeds, actions. So important. That's why they say Vakshetra. Vakshetra means speed of words. Speed of words is too late. It starts with thoughts. That is where you have to cut it. If you let loose the thought, by the time it comes in, we have no gap between this and action. Human being comes with so much responsibility in this life. We don't know really whatever. It's okay. Who cares? Who is watching? You are watching. You are the witness. You are the sakshi. It comes with a lot of accountability and responsibility. You know what? As long as you're not on spiritual path, which is good amount, no responsibility. Ignorance is bliss. I'm also already crying. Why did I unnecessarily come? Because now, having known, you can't do the mistake. Ignorance means, what did I do? I didn't know that. Children say, no, I don't know. So, like child, we can just shrug our shoulders and say, but after knowing what is right and wrong, still doing it means be ready for consequences. Every step we are putting comes with consequence now. One day, happy to know this. Another way, lot of responsibility.
Okay, thank you so much.
You have a question, madam? I'm just giving to you.
Thank you, Amma, again, one more time. We are so blessed to have you here in Toronto here. No more questions, I think. I say a big thank you to Amma again. Everybody.
I will excuse myself because I have to use the restroom, being sitting for a long time.
Yeah.
Because things will take for 2 minutes, I'll be back.